and Toga, SRS runway, auto thrust is blue. 80 knots, thrust set. 2500. 31. Rotate.
Is this thing on? Yes, it is. What is going on? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2 in the A300 luxury liner. Doubleheader in the luxury liner. Yes, indeed. Charlie, Romeo, good to see you. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Can't get enough of this airplane. We're going 2 for 2 today on the streams. Looks like our catering trucks have just arrived at the aircraft. Lovely. Headed over to JFK. One of my least favorite airports to fly into in the sim. However, it can be quite exciting if done right. So the weather looks a little bit spicy over there. Hopefully everything will go off without a hitch, and I think it should be good. Now it's going to be about the same length as the last flight, so we'll have some time to enjoy the airplane as well, but much more of a chill vibe this evening as we set up a nice luxurious flight to New York's JFK. Got the new wingnut emoji in there, crash test dummy certified. Thought you'd like that, wingnut. Thank you for making that. I replaced the frozen butter just because that one's kind of lame. I didn't really like it. We never used it. So now we have the smash test dummy emoji for the next time I smash it. So should be interesting. I already did a walk around. I checked the tires. So on this airplane, you got to check the tires, check your brake wear indicator pins. It gives you real reasons to do pre-flight inspections. So already did that. That looks good. We're ready to go. We're sitting here at Kilo 9. At FS No Frames Dream Team Chicago. Looks like we got a Delta 350 over there. Man, if that's not some foreshadowing for iniBuilds. The 7.4 Lufthansa over there, which is in the wrong spot, but I love seeing 7.4s. Just a busy night in O'Hare. Busy night. We got some ATC online, a lot of VATSIM traffic, so I think it should be fun. Team Vodka's across the field in the FedEx ramp. Fantastic, Team Vodka. Good to have you on board, man. It should be fun. We'll do this together tonight. AJ Funari, look at that. Coming in with $5 super chat. Appreciate you. During the break, what did you practice more, your landings or folly blocks? I bet neither, probably sipping on frou-frou coffee at gas station sushi. AJ, you know me all too well, my friend. I picked up a sushi roll from Publix. Not a gas station, but I did pick up some sushi from Publix, and I did get a coffee. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is kind of a, it might be frou-frou coffee, all right? It's a cafe con leche, man. Ooh, Tower Ray's in here, and an Airbus A320 as well. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Give me one sec. Man, right before we went live, I started sneezing, like have allergies all of a sudden. But, all right, bet you miss HEB. I sure do, Jeff. HEB is fantastic. Absolutely miss HEB. All right, let's get this thing fired up. We won't be here all night long. Let's come into the flight deck. We're cold and dark. The sun's going to be setting on this flight. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Bye, Bosco. 10 months of support. Dude, thank you so much. Man, your streams today are lining up perfectly with my kids being busy so I can watch. Thanks. Hey, Bosco. Same here. That's why I decided to stream, not go home. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for the support, Bosco. Hope you enjoy the content. And, yeah, once we get one of those Continental liveries, it's going to be fire, my friend. It's going to be fire. All right, waiting for you to close R4. Now, I think I made a boo-boo. I don't know if I was supposed to do open doors yet. Oh, well. We'll see. Let's get this thing fired up and aligning here. So we're going to go batteries 1, 2, and 3. Listen to that gyro. We get to really see the displays. DC Essential on battery. External power. Hook it up. Now, before, let's make sure we didn't totally bug up the airplane here. Let me go to ground equipment. Did everything close up all right? Yep, it closed up all right. Good. Okay, good. I thought there was something there where we weren't supposed to open those doors, but it looks like they closed up. So we are good. Doors are closed. We're O'Hare. Looks like runway 22. Chocks are on. All right, let's go ahead and finish our pre-flight flow. The Cuban is delicious. Yes, indeed, indeed. I wanted to go down to... I wanted to go south. I wanted to go to like not Miami, excuse me, San Juan, or what am I thinking of? Honduras, not Tonkan, another one, Tegucigalpa. That's Tonkan, isn't it? I don't know. There was another one I was thinking of, but it's just too far. Maybe it's Cali. I was thinking of Cali. Yeah, I wanted to go south, but we're gonna save. We're gonna do a special treat flight. So VAAL, which is the best American virtual airlines VA you can be a part of, has all these real-world routes circa 2000 already in there. Now, contrary to popular belief, or at least to my belief, the American Airlines A300s in 2000 were used on very specific routes. So some of those routes are actually a lot longer than I wanted to do tonight. But I think we're going to take the luxury liner all-white livery on VAAL, doing everything by the book, textbook, SOPs, pre-flight inspections, and we're going to go down to somewhere down south. I'll have to look at the route map, but we'll do a real-world route in the airplane, in the exact airplane that flew it. So we'll probably do that. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. I want to see what's going to happen at the office. Maybe we'll do it on, what's that, Thursday? So I'm just kind of playing it by ear to see what they're going to do here for construction. Nobody actually showed up today, so that worked out good for us. I figured we'd just nail 2 streams and good to go. But yeah, the white A300 600 livery Sculpture Shock, I didn't think I was going to like it as much. But when I saw it, I loaded it in the sim just to test it out. It looks pretty good, man. I mean, nothing will beat the bare metal in my opinion, but the all white it's pretty fire, man. Speaking of fire, Fireflyer 1002, what's up, man? Happy, hope your Christmas was merry. Fireflyer, it sure was. I hope yours was the same. Thank you for supporting the channel and being a member here for 13 months. Hope you have a wonderful new year and the rest of your holiday season, my friend. All right, enough chitter chatter. Let's go. Navs, line them up here. Nav 1, Nav 2, Nav 3. You know what I really like, too? Talking about attention to detail. Look at, like, for instance, look at the cockpit door backlighting. You see how it's not perfect? The same here with the extract. It's just kind of wearing out, getting dim. That just smells like old airplane. I love it. That's just little teeny tiny attention to detail on the backlighting. So cool. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. We'll go heading status up there. Let's continue our overhead flow. We'll come on down the overhead. Do we need the dome light? I don't think we need a dome light right now. Storm light, we're down there. Yeah, we'll leave the storm light on. That's cozy. Everything else looks good. We'll go nav light. That's going to go on right there. Nav and logo. And we'll go arm U. Everything else can stay off for right now. Let's go ahead and jump down into the box, begin our initialization. Let's go menu, ACARS, sim brief. We'll send it. Give it a full send here. Just saw the A300 page on iniBuilds website. $44 sounds like a fair price. Jeff, yes, indeed. I can't believe $44. That is a fantastic price. I was listening to a little bit of Captain Canada's stream too earlier, and they were talking about the price point. These are the developers you want to support, because I mean, $44 for this airplane, everything that you get, they're going to get the updated radio panel as well in the future. You get a freighter and a passenger variant. That is why Microsoft is going to be dominating the sim market. I mean, just wait till we have like an example, the Flight Factor 777 when that releases on X-Plane. Man, who knows how much that's going to be. But like this airplane here, complete package, the quality of iniBuilds that they've set the bar themselves. I mean, it's awesome, you know. So yeah, $44 US dollars will be the initial price out of the gate. So pretty sweet stuff. All right, that is good there. We'll go to flight plan. I'll finish the flight plan here in a quick second. Let me come back over here to my flight, Mitar O'Hare. But you know what? We do have VATSIM online. We got a clearance. Let's see what the Chicago Tower's online. Everybody's online tonight. Fantastic. Looks like they are departing. They are departing. Depart 2-2 left and 2-8 right from November 5. 2-2 left. Let's take a look here at the Navigraph charts. Oh yeah, we want 2-2 left or 2-8 right at November 5. Let's take 2-8 right at November 5 for performance. They're probably going to give us 2-2 left, huh? Let's just request 2-8 right, because screw it. I don't want to be a pain in everyone's, but we'll set up for 2-8 right at November 5. And we'll request it for performance. So we're going to be departing here. Oh, I guess it's 2-7 right on my box. No, that can't be right. That was almost a mistake. 2-8 right. No SIDS. Insert. Lauren, good to see you. Could either be 2-2 left or 2-8 right. I was given 2-8 right on the mobile departure yesterday. Good to know. Lauren, welcome. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Happy New Year. Holiday season. All right, that looks good in the box. Now, JFK, that's going to be a whole different ball game. Who's got a latest? Someone give me the latest ATIS for JFK, and we'll load that up here when I get some info. I'll pull the METAR too. Well, let's go ahead and request the boarding process. Requested. They're going to start boarding. What else can we do up top? Nothing. They're doing that. We'll get the galley power on because we need coffee to be starting to get brewed. So we need that. As far as the oil... We were supposed to drag these over first flight of the day. I forgot to do that. That's also because, you know, a little bit different with the...
Do you want to board crew?
Nope, already on board. It's a little bit different when on the beta builds, because I'm uninstalling, reinstalling new builds. Oil quantity... I forget how to set the thing. Oh well. We won't mess with it. But yeah, like the first flight, you're supposed to come over here and like set the oil level. Everything should be at 100% though. So yeah, so if we go back and we set this little guy, can we do it right now? How do you move it? Can you not drag it? Oh, that's going to be... Yeah, no, I'm not going to mouse wheel that all the way over there. We'll leave that for now. But yeah, there's a thing you have to do with the oil. You got to set it up so it reads properly. It's your birthday too, Lauren? Well, happy birthday or belated birthday. Lendy 8, JFK landing 2-2. Ooh, Gustavo, good to see you, man. Yeah, look at that. 3/4 miles missed. Why did you guys vote for this? Why did you guys vote for this? 3/4 mile missed, overcast 300. So they're going to be landing 2-2s in Kennedy. Land of no frames, Kennedy. Let's go here. Let's go JFK Airport. 10-9. I wish you could click and drag the charts. I wonder if that's a future update. 2 twos. So what would we get? Probably 2 left then. RNAV Zulu 1-3 left. Oh, I don't want to do any RNAVs in this puppy. Well, winds are 120 at 3, so maybe we'll get 1-3 left. You think we'll get 1-3 left? Arrival, approach. 4s. I'm going to set up... Man, they don't even have an ILS to 1-3 left. Oh, yeah, they do. Let's set up for an ILS 1-3 left in Kennedy. I'm just going to... I don't know, we don't need to look at it right now, but I'm going to plan 1-3 left. So we'll go JFK 1-3 left. And what did we file on the star? We need to actually check that. I got a PDC here from O'Hare. Lendy 8 to Kennedy. And no transition off that, right? That sim is 2-2 left right now. All right, well, hopefully when we get there it'll change. If not, we can change it last minute. That's fine. LVZ, but there's no trans, so we'll insert that. All right, so there's our flight plan. That looks pretty good. We're not going to mess with the secondary init page. We'll go over to the init B page, and we will load our 0 fuel weights, 236, takeoff gross weight of 266.3, so we're not a heavy. 266.3, and let me make sure that jives with our perf data over here. Weight and balance. Takeoff weight, yep, 266, so that matches that, so that will actually be correct. So go to the performance tab, we'll sync it. We need to change the departure runway though to 28. Is it 28 right, number 5? Force Toga on, anti-ice is going to be on. We'll calculate that. Probably have to do an engine. Is it more study level than the free A310? There's a few more features, that is for sure. As far as the maintenance is concerned, the walk around. It's a standalone product from iniBuilds, so you're going to be able to get the immediate updates. It's more of their project, if you will, whereas the 310, albeit a really nice airplane, it's kind of limited to the update schedule of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it also has some more limited capabilities. The 300 is going to have some really cool stuff coming to it, including the new radio stack. You get the passenger and freighter versions, so you definitely get more with it, and for $45 US, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with that at all. I really don't. Let's see here. We got 55, 63, 63. So we'll go to the takeoff approach, 155, and then we'll do 163 up there when we get the ATS on. Right now, everything else is fine. We'll come up here. We will check the status. It's actually just about ready to align, about to click over. So we'll get the fuel tank pumps on since our fuel is on board, and then we'll fire up the APU. Take a listen. Wow, look at that. Well, minus that guy's tail right there. How is it on frames? It's great on frames. It's just my PC with VATSIM and 422 airplanes here in Chicago. It makes it a little bit less framing. But the airplane's actually quite nice. I put it right there with the 310. Now, I know some people have issues with the 310. I don't have any issues with the 310, and it's right about the same as the 310, a smidge better. So take that info with what you can do with it. It's pretty hard to... I wasn't aware people were having issues with the 310, so if you have issues with the 310, you might have it with the 300. I don't know. Evan, I don't yet. I'm going to check it out. I've been seeing a lot of that frame gen mod. My issue, though, my GPU is, like, not really limited at all. It's my CPU. But I'm going to take a look at it, and we'll see. Spurious Podge with the $5 5-pound donation. Thank you so much, Spurious Podge. It's Happy Christmas in New York from an Irishman far from home. Cheers to Discord and Vids for keeping me company. Hoping it's a Toga PAX off. Ooh, I don't know if we'll be able to get to do PAX off, but we'll definitely do a Toga. Spurious Podge, I appreciate the support. Thank you for that 5-pound donation, man. Andrew B, I love the cockpit layout of the A300. It looks really good. It looks really good. All right, we'll get the probe heats on. And we'll get the window heaters on. And we'll turn the APU bleed on. Love that. We'll get our ATS, our yaw dampers on. 163 in the speed window. We'll set that right here. Aaron, the Irish lad himself. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year coming right up. -5 on the DH is set. Our climb via, per our PDC, climb via SID, maintain 5,000. So we'll set 5,000 feet. And heading, we're going to have to look at the departure procedures. Basically, climb via SID. 250 till advised, we can do that. And what do we have to do here? Departure frequency is 19.0. And Chicago ground will be on 21.9. So let's configure our radios. 121.9er. And then tower is going to be 2075.
573, heavy contact tower.
120.75 is set, and our squawk code 3136.
65 heavy ground, pushing power cruise. 8,
Now I also have to figure out how
ground, American.
I need to bind the reversers. I've been having issues with the reverse bindings. I have to figure out how to bind them properly. Nav accuracy upgrades, everything's online. We'll clear that out. Let's see. Takeoff approach is ready to go there. That looks good. Our init B is completely filled out. That looks wonderful. Our prog page, it says max 38, cruising 37. Beautiful. Let's put KORD in the reference point just for right now. We'll leave you on the takeoff approach. We'll put you on the flight plan. Everything looks good. Disconnect from the external power. And we're ready to go. $85 people to go. All right. Yeah, you can see here my frames.
Delta 326, squawk normal.
Kind of went bye-bye there. Just because, I mean, I don't know how many airplanes are here, but it is very busy.
Squawk normal.
Reverse off for landing perf calc. I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, you know what? I don't think there is a landing perf calc. I don't think there is. Heading assigned by tower. Thank you, Lauren. That'll make it easier. I like the VGDS. It works fine with you. Yeah, Salim, it works fine right now. I mean, this airport is great. It looks good, but man, this airport really hurts my frames. This is kind of why I didn't want to do this route, but what the hell? It's American Ops. But this is the FS Dream Team O'Hare, and then whatever I have for Kennedy, same thing. But New York, JFK, in my entire life of being a flight simmer, I've never been able to fly into JFK with good frames. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I guess I could turn everything to low and probably do it. But that's why I never fly there.
The 326, are you pushing in
maybe
the ramp
one
or
day.
you push onto,
Maybe one day I will. I'll build a new PC, and then it'll be the JFK test. JF fake frames. I'm running a 5600 now. Think of getting a 58XD, which allegedly plays well. Well, that would be good if it works out, Spurious Podge. I need to just bite the bullet and build a new rig. But I'm curious about this frame gen. I might do it, and if it messes everything up, then I'll just build a new rig. We'll see. It kind of stinks though, because my graphics card is good. I'm limited by my CPU, and my motherboard will not take a newer generation CPU. So it's pretty much maxed out unless I get a new motherboard, which then that leads into a new CPU, and you might as well just build a new PC by then. 324 locking, 324 watching, 96 likes. Yeah, you guys must want to see a flex takeoff today. You want a flex takeoff out of Chicago? No, 120 to 19 is the ground. Key 6, good to see you, man. Welcome. Welcome, Key 6. Glad to have you on board, my friend. One thing I need to do is I need to unmute the alert box. I had that muted for last stream. I felt really discombobulated last stream right after we had the restart. I don't know why that happens. everything was going so good, and then we kapoots the McDo, and then I kind of got frazzled. So I appreciate everyone tuning in tonight, though. I like these evening streams. It's kind of like a more exclusive, chill vibe. Maybe it's just me. FS24 should have much better performance, at least according to Zobo. Yeah, it should, Randy. That's the other thing, too. It's like, do I, dive in right now with a new PC, and then 24 comes out, and who knows? I expect my free bourbon this leg. Key 6. I'll first class. All the members in first class will be getting free bourbon tonight. We will be serving Bullet and what's the one in Georgia? Like, what is it? American Eagle. There's like a Georgia bourbon that apparently everyone likes. I gotta try it. What is it called? Eagle Rare. I've never had an Eagle Rare, but apparently that's a thing here, so I'm gonna try that. For me, LA is worse than Kennedy? Really? That's easy, Jonathan. I prefer the later streams since I'm not at work when they happen. Yeah, Tom. That's the other thing too, is you get to see, you get a different crowd too. Not that one crowd is better than the other crowd, but I'm always surprised when Aaron shows up late night. And Zippy Zapple, he's always awake, same as Chaos. But yeah. Aaron says, I have allegedly the best Microsoft Flight Sim CPU, a 7800X3D plus a 4090, and I can tell you I see a lot of sub 40 FPS scenes. Really, Aaron? Well, way to burst my bubble. That's crazy, man.
O'Hare Ground, American 2043 with Oscar, ready to taxi.
American 2043, ready to go to Texas, boy. Let's go. Liquor shop I used to get my bourbon from in Tennessee always bought private barrels of Eagle Rare. Sweet. I'm going to try it out.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah, don't worry about that 320.
Merry Christmas and have a food.
Hey, Callie Simmer.
Chill vibes.
Chill vibes. Callie Simmer, I meant to say hello to you. I saw your message earlier. Thank you for the $10 bank angle check, Callie Simmer. I got a frou-frou coffee right next to me, a cafe con leche. I should have got a small one. I got a large one. It's my second one today. Probably not going to go to sleep tonight. But it is what it is. Callie Simmer, appreciate you. Glad to have you on board. Hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Thank you for your support. Chris Stuper is here. Good evening, Chris Stuper. Ooh, that APU is ripping. Man, it is. It's loud out there. The other thing I need to do, there used to be a camera mod where if you ran it, you wouldn't slew through the airplane. So whenever I change camera views, and this happens on almost every airplane I fly, except maybe like the PMDG, but like when you slew through the cabin to go from cockpit to wing view, it just like, the frames just tank. But they come back after you stabilize in your new view. I wish there was a way to just boom, boom, toggle, was it Sky Dolly or X camera, where you would just toggle between wing view, cockpit view, wing view, cockpit view. The A300 has not been released yet, King Bob's Kingdom. There's no release date, but we have a price of $45 US. You miss the old DFW freight runs? I sure do, man.
Give him a second till he comes back.
Thank you for the information. We'll wait.
I'm starting to think the only solution to getting constantly or consistently high frames is to become a real A320 pilot. Aaron, I don't know if you were in the Discord when I was talking about it, but I was flying into Miami the other day at night, or it was like sunset. It was misty rain, like the worst possible scenario for frames. And I just remember being on final, and I thought to myself, man, I get good frames. That's one of the good parts about real life is you get just really good frames. It doesn't matter how juicy the scenery is or how high the graphics are. The frames are just smooth. I remember thinking that when we were on. I even turned on the wiper just to see if the frames would drop, and they didn't drop at all. John, good to see you, man. All right. I'm going to have to update my GSX. I want to do that push-pull thing, too. Boarding completed. All right. Do we have to call for push here? We need to go nose left, tail right. No, it's not. It's just rain. Alright, no call for push in the non-movement area. I blame Steven if we mess up here. See, like, I lost audio on GSX, which is weird. I'll tell you what we can do. We can turn off the storm light. We can turn on the no smoking seatbelt sign is coming on. We can make sure everything else is juiced up. That's juiced up. Everything looks good there. That's all the way up. Ooh, we'll do a little bit of that. We'll do a little bit of map light. Oh, yeah. That is the view. All right, T-minus 35. That's because I have the sim time back 1 hour. So we won't mess with that. Everything else looks good. We can go, we're heading off the ground, and we'll do profile climb is blue. We're bringing the tug over. The tug is still on its way over. Let's go ahead and pull the ground equipment. GPU has been pulled. And we'll go to checklists. Cockpit prep, fuel quantity, takeoff data set, landing elevation is set, 0 altimeters, magic wheel ref has been pressed, brake anti-skid norm on, windows, doors, and slides closed. Hopefully their arm beacon will get that, and parking brake as required. So we'll go beacon on. We do have our fuel. That's always important to double check. Whoa. Facing east on apron. Oh, I'm having a straight back. Facing east, echo? Sure. No idea what that is. Brakes released, clear to push. Hopefully no one's behind me. I bet there's someone behind me, isn't there? Nope. Here we go. American 357 is off blocks at 0514 local.
Ground to the 10.
Actually, he's 17. 14. We won't start though because it's raining, so we'll wait till we push back. GSX can't even use the 45 lines in the scenery. Crazy, you just received mini FCU, fantastic. It's fun, isn't it? We're gonna have to get back. Oh, should we do a triple header stream, fly the fly-by-wire, new cockpit update, mini FCU at midnight tonight? Nah, we're not gonna do that. That'd be something though. I do want to check out that new fly-by-wire cockpit. VMC, the entire arrival, cool stable air, 1 hour after sunset. Beautiful, Gustavo. Let's see, Spurious, the JipWiz test. Where is the JipWiz test? I remember. Tell me where it is, Spurious Page, and if I can find it from your description, I'll do it. I feel like I remember this button somewhere. Here we go. How does one test it? It's beside the altimeter. Brakes are set. There's a triple indicator moving. Glide slope push to cancel. Don't believe so. If that's supposed to be it, that's the glide slope. Oh yeah, there we go. It lit up. Hold it. Let me see. Oh, I saw something light up. I don't know, but we got to start engines. We're sitting in the alley. We're going to go System A. And we're doing outside starts because outside starts sound amazing. Starting 1. take my headset off. Look at that. Same frequency. I can't. Same frequency as my tinnitus. We'll have to do. I can only handle 1 or 2 of these starts from the external view a day. But too good. That's why you wear ear protection. I need to bind my engine starter. I'm gonna have to put my Throttletek back on for this. I'm having issues with the reverse thrust too, so I think I might just do a whole Throttletek profile for this airplane. And this, kids, is why you wear Ear Pro on the ramp. Yeah, exactly, Steven. When the sound, you know the sound set is good when you can't actually listen to it outside because it's just too loud. Like, it literally gives you tinnitus. King's Bob, no, this is not the release build. Matter of fact, this is an updated version from the last time I streamed it. So there have been 3 new versions with bug fixes since this morning, I think, or 2. So yeah, again, disclaimer, everything you see here is still work in progress. So by no means is a release candidate. There's already been several bug fixes. Mark, there is a throttle config in the EFB, yes. But for the Bravo, I'm having a hard time binding the reverse and then like hold it. For some reason, it doesn't work like normally. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it more. Reset the magic barrel ref. We got 2 good starts. Okay, let's come up here. We're going to go ahead and turn you off. APU air is coming off. Master switch is coming off on the air. We'll go engine anti-ice on the ground. 1 and 2. That's coming online. That looks good. We're going to go 15 for takeoff. So let's go ahead and set these puppies up. I might just bind this as the. I might just bind this window view right here. I need an extra binding key. Janitis, if you haven't heard the takeoff sound already, it's insane, man. Whole family watching on my phone as there's a power outage. Uh-oh. All right, we're 15 indicating. That looks good. Auto brakes max. Trim. We're actually down. 1.0 down, we're arm U, and takeoff config tests. Takeoff test normal, brakes set, and we are auto with the Toga 99.4 set.
Okay, Delta 326 first. Delta 326, hey, aircraft type?
We're gonna scooch over to the left side here. So this guy behind us can push.
Delta 326, stand by for PDC crew.
Go ahead, ground settle, X1015 heavy, information Oscar, requesting PDC.
Who was that?
Stand by PDC number 2.
Team Vuck, you're already navigating?
Delta E321, requesting those information is under.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's going to be a long night. Brakes are set.
Stand by Delta 83721. Stand by for PDC. Everyone just stand by for just a second. Just working on repairs right now.
He's working on what? I'm going to need to adjust the sounds. The sounds are too juicy. We got to turn it down. We're on VATSID. We got a lot of traffic.
Chicago Ground WestJet 1002, ready to taxi with Oscar whenever you are ready, sir. No rush.
Alright, WestJet 1002. For you, I can get you out. Alpha 15 November, 2-8 right at November 5.
Where are we at? Where are we at right now? Kilo Alley?
2-8 right at November 5, Alpha 15 November, WestJet 1002.
I think this guy's waiting for PDC. I don't think he ever received a PDC.
Hello, Chicago Ground, here is Aero Mexico 007 Heavy.
What do we got going on over here? We've got a massive 20 gifted membership. Brendan Berry. Now that unlocks a new emoji slot as well. Brendan Berry. 20 gifted memberships. You are a wild one, my friend. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. if you pick up a membership from Brendan,
Okay, Delta
make sure you
326,
say thank
PDC
you.
has
Very,
been
very
sent to
kind
taxi
of
as
you,
well.
sir. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the support. Really
Delta
appreciate that.
326, runway 28 right, full length. Taxi via Alpha 12, Bravo, Victor. And 326, sorry, that's Alpha 12, Bravo, Victor, Yankee.
This is a true ORD experience.
American 868, contact tower 120.75.
What's our min takeoff fuel?
American 98 heavy over tower.
What's the ATIS number?
And Aero Mexico
Oscar?
7, once the Delta AC-30 behind you is clear, pushes onto Alpha is approved, no steps.
This is like an FNO, hopefully move quicker than XP did at Vegas.
34 heavy, we are ready for taxi, 2 right.
Probably should turn my transponder on so you can see me.
Delta 34 heavy, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha.
I think that's
Do you need
34
full length?
heavy.
That's affirmative. Delta 34 heavy, runway 28 right, full length, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 18, Victor Yankee. Taxi Alpha 18, Victor Yankee for Delta 34 heavy.
Oh boy.
Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo, here,
Alpha.
O'Hare ground.
Alpha, Victor, Yankee.
Go ahead, Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo.
5 Delta Kilo, are you ready to go?
Negative, but the Delta have the way you have space to taxi.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Are you ready to move? Delta 5, Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo heavy?
Can you repeat this?
Are you ready for taxi for Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo heavy?
Negative.
Very good, that's fine. American 357, O'Hare ground, are you ready for taxi?
That's firm with 357 heavy, ready taxi November. Correction, Oscar.
57 heavy, runway 28 right, full length, follow the Delta A350 in front of you.
Full length 2A right following the Delta 350, American 357 heavy.
American
we're not heavy.
552,
Rip.
O'Hare ground, are you ready for
I'm
taxi?
so used to saying heavy after flying that 14-hour long haul.
Let's see. You know what?
All
Let's
right.
make it easy. You can also have the full length. Just follow
Taxi
the,
light is on, brake check,
the
pressure
company
0.
A300 in front of you.
Here we go. We're going to follow the 350.
Full length 28 left, American 532.
That's a clear flight.
I turned the external sounds way down. I'm tired of my ears are ringing.
Okay, there's been a FedEx trying to call me for a
Now
while.
we just
I'm
need
sorry
2
about that.
runway
FedEx
changes and it'll be a
1225,
true
is
RD
that you? Go ahead.
experience.
Affirm.
FedEx 1225, runway 28 right, full length.
I'm not even gonna look at the chart. I'm just following the 350.
Short, 28 center.
The sounds are a little funny. Is this how the 300 sounds in real life for anyone who remembers? What do you mean, Tom? I think the sounds are pretty fantastic. Where I think the cabin sounds, I think there might be a bug with the, like I guess the 3D sounding in the cabin maybe.
Correction, let's make it easy.
And one thing I noticed too is when you go
Sierra,
directly
hold short,
behind the
28
airplane in
Sierra,
external
Sierra,
view, it gets very quiet. I don't know if that's like a 3D sound cone thing or what.
Okay, ground the 5 Delta Kilo ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo, do you see the American A320 in front of you?
Affirmative.
Runway 28 right, follow him.
Follow the A320 and the Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo.
Yes, runway 28 right, full length, follow the A320. It'll be Alpha 18,
This is wild.
Victor, Yankee.
Follow the angry widget. Exactly, AJ.
Alpha 18, Victor Yankee.
Shane, an A300 is not always a heavy.
1002, contact
It's
tower,
got to, I think it has to be
Heading over to tower.
at a certain weight,
Delta 326.
right?
Let's do...
Just like the
oh, no,
7.5,
you
the
already have
7.5 can be a heavy, but it's also not a heavy, unless I'm thinking of old school weight categories. I thought it had to be 300,000 pounds or something like that. We're 266 right now.
Oh, there you are. Jet 8118, did Tower give you a... Did Tower
All right.
assign you a runway yet?
We're going 2A right full length. Let's go back to our checklist.
Okay, stand by. Let me
Pitch
see if
trim,
I
rudder
can,
trim,
make
spoiler,
make it
slats,
happen.
flaps,
Stand
ECAM.
by. WestJet
That's all
9107,
good.
O'Hare ground.
Affirmative, we're just off Echo 1.
For takeoff, flight controls, flight instrument, briefing, slats, takeoff config, transponder, TCAS, auto brake,
you want
ignition.
northeast cargo ramp?
All set.
Okay, let's do taxi via Echo, hold short mic, cross 4 left.
Echo, hold short, Mike, cross 4 left.
Wow, look at that view though. I thought 75 was only the heavy if it didn't have winglets. Is that it?
At the Kilo
Maybe.
terminal, looking to taxi.
Someone smarter than me figured it out.
American 420 Heavy, O'Hare Tower, runway 28 right, full length, taxi via Alpha 18 Victor. Delta 34 Heavy, contact tower 120.75.
I thought there was a caveat. Is 75 is only heavy without winglets? Really?
7 Center, taxi via Mike Delta.
Fake news. We need some fact checkers in chat.
American 325.
Wingnut. Gustavo. Oh, here we go. Gustavo's
I
got
hear you
it.
loud and clear.
Gustavo's the wingnut of the north.
Taxi via Mike Delta.
Small, 41,000 pounds, certified takeoff more, 41 up to, and up to 300,000 pounds, maximum certified takeoff weight. So if you're certified for more than 300,000, then are you, holy radios. So if you are certified for up to 300,000 or more then you are considered a heavy even if you are under that weight.
Alpha 18 Victory Inc.
So maybe we are heavy. P6, heck no, man. I just push buttons, dude. I'm just an airline pilot. I'm not a professional YouTube commenter. Holy, look at this. Look at the reflection of the checklist on the window from the EFB. And anybody who thinks that isn't real, you think, oh, the reflections are too strong, if you're a member, check out my latest short, because I even wanted to turn the reflections down in real life. Look, our anti-ice light is on the nose there, too. That's cool.
Roger.
I think I need to switch to tower. I'm going to switch to tower. Tower's up, lights off, brakes are set.
WestJet 1002, runway 28 right at November 5, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 28 right, November 5, WestJet 1002.
Yeah, I always thought it was potential max, not what you actually are. Okay. It's based on the max takeoff weight. All right, so we are heavy. 75 is a heavy for separation, but was certified as medium. All right, 757 is odd, and the 200 is large because it has crazy wake, but it's not heavy enough to be called a heavy. Okay, okay. Thank you. Well, we've cleared that up. See? Professional YouTube commenters. Look at these views,
American
though.
868, make that right turn 300, contact departure 119.0, good day.
Look at this.
Right turn 300, departure 19.
This is so awesome.
American 868.
This is so awesome.
WestJet 1002,
I'm going to build a new PC just so we can do
departure,
sunset.
turn right heading 040, runway 28 right at number 5.
What is it? You are a good pilot?
Right heading 040, clear for takeoff, WestJet 1002.
You're in the 350, Ellie. I'm going to build a new PC just so we can do Sunset, Chicago, Kennedy departures. I guess a monthly thing. We'll do Kennedy, or do Chicago, Kennedy, and Kennedy, Chicago every month. Max graphics.
And my whole conga line that I see you guys all on Yankees, so I'll get you in a minute.
I still don't know what RVR is, but I'll tell you about 757 certification. Wingnut, hey, you're not alone, man. The other day I was asked, what RVR you need to get in? Like, what the other guy need to get in? Yeah, that's what we need. From your experience, do you feel the yoke or stick is better to use when flying? I personally like the side stick. When I first got to the side stick, it was weird, I'm not going to lie. Going from yoke-driven aircraft my whole career to a side stick, it was a little bit of an adjustment, but it's so intuitive, and like it just, I feel like jets are meant to be flown with side sticks. I don't know. It could just be because I'm on the 320 and it has a side stick, but as someone who, Wingnut flies the side stick now too, but there's something about, I don't know. I feel like it's more. You can have more control with the side stick. I don't know why.
548, all I got to say.
It's easier. You know, the yoke is big and cumbersome, and you're making large movements when you're doing, crosswind correction. You've got to rotate the yoke over. Not that it's bad or anything. I mean, for decades it's been flying with people have been flying with yokes, but I don't know. I think the side stick is pretty intuitive.
Final start for the lake call.
All good. United 623 O'Hare Tower, the wind 1704, runway 27 center clear line.
Runway 27 center clear line.
Look at the light on that. I love this sim so much.
Delta 34 heavy on departure, turn right heading 025, that's 25.
The sim is more fun
runway
in real
28
life,
right
guys.
clear for takeoff.
It legit is. What heading did you get?
Take off, turn right, 025, Delta 34, heavy, clear for takeoff.
Brakes are set.
Delta 548, you can contact ground.
How does your traffic have wing flex? I'm using AIG traffic, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not sure. Christy set up my AI traffic a long time ago and I haven't touched it since. Only 100 likes? I guess we got to do a flex takeoff. Are we doing a flex takeoff? Are we doing a flex takeoff there? I guess. Side stick greater than yokes in real life. For sim, the yoke provides better ergonomics for keyboard and mouse interaction. Not, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Look at the clouds rolling in here. So nice.
United 623, clear of runway 27 center.
United 623, make left echo, right turn Romeo, hold short 27 left at Romeo.
Left echo, right Romeo, hold short runway 27, left at Romeo, United 623.
But the center yoke on the like the diamonds are not my take.
Delta 34, I need you to make that turn to 25, contact departure 119.0.
225? Alright, good. I guess we can do a Toga now. Guess we can do a Toga now. Look at this, A300, 320, 74, another 350 and a 73. We've covered all our bases tonight.
American 357 heavy, runway 28 right, full length, line up and wait.
2-way right, line up and wait, American 357 heavy. Alright, let's go, chat.
Giant 8118, runway 277, line up and wait. FedEx 1225, cross runway 28 center at Zulu, right turn Papa, hold short Yankee.
Cross at Zulu, right at Papa, hold short Yankee.
I'm gonna have to call in sick when this releases.
Giant 8118 on departure turn right heading 040, runway 27 center, full length clear for takeoff.
A little bit of crossing from the left there, it looks like.
American 357, prior departure was a heavy fly, runway heading, runway 28 right, full length clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 2-way right, clear for takeoff, American 357 heavy. Alright, what's runway heading? 275? 271? That checks. Here we go, chat.
At 357, just make sure you stay with me. I'm going to give you another turn before I hand you off.
We'll stay with you, American 357 heavy. Spool them up 50. Yoga's in chat.
623, cross runway 27 left at Romeo, contact ground 121.9.
29er.
Yoga. I have the sounds way down on external. That's all right. We're thrust. SRS heading. $80 knots. Thrust set. 100 knots. Check. V1. Rotate. Positive brake. Gear up.
And Giant 8118, you don't have to read back anything, but I just need you to make that right turn and whatever.
Gotta get that nose up. Get TCAS and everything out of O'Hare. There's speed outstar heading.
Giant
So-
8118, contact Chicago departure 119.0, good day. Delta 357, turn right heading 025, contact departure 119.0.
Was that 025 on the heading for American 357?
Affirmative, 02525.
025, we'll see, American 357. What's going on with our speed there? I'm gonna go level change. Our speed light came way back. 025 on the heading. There we go. Valve's gonna level off. It's like going to idle. Oh, we don't have.
15, Roger, stand by.
What is going on with the speed here? Hold on.
American 325 requesting push
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
American 325 push and start is at your boom discretion, stand by. And the FedEx, stand by for meeting station.
Why are they idling like that? Oh, why is our speed at 160, guys? Rip. That'll do it. Oh boy, now we're.
United 953 Heavy. First lift has come early.
We just
Change to runway
totally messed
27
this
center.
up.
And then just 27 center.
Auto thrust is off. I'm done with you.
Roger, 27 center via Golf, United 953.
Flaps coming up.
Chicago ground, November Papa 2479, looking to taxi to 22 left.
November Papa 2479. O'Hare Tower, there you are. O'Hare ground, there you
There's
are.
5.
Runway 22 left. Taxi via Alpha 12. Bravo, Victor.
There's 025 on the heading.
Roger that, Alpha
There's
12,
5,000.
2479.
Good night. Alright, altitude hold. Auto throttle on. 250 on the speed. What was the departure frequency?
Russia 3675, radio check.
I hear you loud and clear. PDC is coming.
19-0.
Thank you.
We had 160 selected on the speed.
Tango Yankee
We had
999 O'Hare
V2.
ground.
Why didn't... How did I screw that up?
Southwest 548, monitor tower 120.75.
19-0. Don't mind me, it'll take 42
Aero
minutes here
Mexico
to
007, monitor tower. Actually, stay
0.
with me, Aero Mexico 007.
119.0.
United 953, heavy, contact tower 120.
Jeez. Departure, good evening. American 357, finally with you, 5,000.
Correction, American 357, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000, direct Duffy.
Coming to 15,000 and direct to, what was that fixed, American 357?
American 357 heavy, Duffy.
Direct Duffy, American 357 heavy. Duffy.
Departure
Insert.
pro flight. 999's 1,800 for 3,000.
First flight 999, radar
Nav,
contact.
profile,
First flight
climb.
360, climb maintain 15,000.
Right turn heading
Bug up.
360.
I'm never bug upping again. I'm going
Pro
250 every single time on the pre-selected window.
Left heading 30.
Jeez, if you're not departing profile nav, you need to do preset the thrust reduction on FCU. Thank you, iniBuilds. Yeah, I saw that.
8118 heavy, contact Chicago.
So, I should have had 250 pre-select. I should just always put 250 in the speed window, then you would never be wrong. Report to FAA fake pilot.
5 miles from Hazel, turn left heading 300, maintain 4,000.
Alright, we're navving, we're climbing.
Left heading 300 until maintain 4,000 full established.
We're at a 6. We didn't violate anything, I don't think. That's coming off. That's being disarmed.
400 for 5,000.
This is when V1 gets yelled at for exceeding 250. No, we didn't exceed 250. I feel like the wind noise is really loud right there. There we go. Rip! Don't crash the prototype. That's it, I'm done. A300 sucks. I'm never flying this airplane again.
Direct pumpkin.
Well, it's like
for
you
pro
get
flight.
47 different things on departure, and then the airplane does what it's programmed to do, but it's not the right thing. Makes for an interesting time.
Apologies. We don't have.
Got to do a PA to the passengers blaming the FO.
Can you give us the spelling for that?
Have you noticed the engines take forever to respond? Yeah, they do. The spool time on the 300, even a 310, same thing.
November, Charlie, Hotel.
Oh, but that view though.
November Charlie will tell you take the break about 25.
How about that sky? So I'm trying to remember Flight Factor A300. That's what it, dude, Wingnut, I had flashbacks. I had flashbacks of the Flight Factor 7.6 engine spooling back every single time. 2037, America 357. I can't hear this guy's mic.
357 negative 120.35.
2035, American 357. Your mic's pretty low.
Delta 715, turn left heading 360.
That's because I turned them all the way up. All right,
2035.
2035.
Localizer on 28 center, left turn 250, join localizer.
Why is the, why does that
Up
take
to
so
your
long to
discretion,
scroll?
we just got
I
it.
feel like-
Scout 736. For flight 999, contact Chicago Center 120.
I feel like it didn't used to take that long to scroll.
2035 per flight 999.
American 532, clear direct Duffy.
2035. There we go.
Chicago Greed.
Oh,
Good evening, pro flight 999 is
Jesus.
climbing at 8,500 for 15,000. Pro flight 999, Chicago Center, welcome. Resume, leaving
I'm not
130,
flying at
resume
night
normal
anymore.
speed,
Too
climb
many
maintain,
mic
level
check.
230.
Too many mic check
Level
people on.
230, leaving 130 normal speed, pro flight
Is my mic that loud? Surely my mic's not that loud. Chicago, good evening, American 357 Heavy 13, climbing 15,000.
American 357, Chicago Center, welcome. Resume normal speed, climb maintain, flight level 230.
Oh, shit. Climbing flight level 230, normal speed, American 357 Heavy. RIP, normal speed. 250 till advised.
8118, contact
We're
Chicago
doing
Center,
320 knots. Don't mind me. I'm done. I'm off that flooring. I'm never flying this plane again. We're doing 330 knots. The SID's got 250 till advised.
Aircraft calling Chicago Center unanswered, taken.
Oh my gosh. RIP. Yeah. There's nothing I can. I'm not going to slow down now. I didn't put the altitude in there, did I? We just leveled at 15. Yep. What altitude did he give me, chat? I'm scared. I don't remember.
Level 465, maintain.
I'm not going to ask him again. I'm too embarrassed. What was the altitude? Okay, no more evening streams. I'm done. I'm about one mistake from alt F4ing this whole flight and just going to bed. What was the altitude? I'm scared to ask. 230. Oh my goodness. I can't. Let's just start mashing on the rudder and see what happens. Oh my goodness. What
Chicago Center,
a
American 532,
disaster.
12,700 for 15,000.
What an
direct
absolute
American
disaster
532, Chicago Center, leaving
of a
13,000.
departure.
Resume normal speed, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Thanks. You got it.
All right, resume normal speed, climb and maintain, flight level 320, American.
Captain
532.
Tango, I am on a roll, my man. I tell you what. Freaking pre-select. That pisses me off. Why is that there? Why did you model that correctly, iniBuilds? I'm still trying to understand that pre-select thing. So, like, what's the point of putting V2 in there? Why would you put 167 in there if you don't just put 250? And if you pop an engine select heading or select speed? I don't know. Or I guess because we were profile climb though, right? So it should have. I thought if we were in profile climb, I'm gonna have to watch that back. What happened? I was trying to figure out how to fly this plane. Team Vodka, same here, dude. I'm still trying to figure out how to fly this thing. This bucket of bolts. I might just turn the comment section off on this video. Probably should pull the ALR knob or the out knob. We're speed out. We're climbing. 230 level change. We don't need you anymore. Reset the barrels. 19.4, climbing to 230 blue. You wouldn't have been in profile climb if you weren't in nav. Much like the modern Airbus, if you turn heading, you revert to open climb. Hold on.
Runway 2324, wind 180.5, runway 14
I gotta think
left,
about
clear to
this.
land.
You wouldn't have been in profile climb
Runway 2324.
if you weren't in nav. So I should have. Was I in nav though? Because it's a heading departure. Did I forget to press heading? Because I should have been runway heading on takeoff. And then he gave me a separate heading. So when I switch to heading,
Chicago Center, hello, FedEx 1225, passing through 10,000.
same if you depart in heading select, you'll end up in level change at thrust
Leaving
reduction.
3000, resume normal speed, climb and maintain flight level 230.
I was in level change with 250 on the speed and heading mode. Well, yeah, because you had 250 set.
FedEx 1225,
That makes
leaving
sense.
3000, resume
I had
normal
167 set, so it was trying to go back
Sorry,
to
you're a little
167.
quiet. I can't really not
Golly.
hear it. I'll turn on my volume real quick.
So I was supposed to go down.
1225, leaving 3000, resume normal speed.
Resume normal. FedEx 1225.
Oh, you're not hearing me. FedEx 1225, leaving 3000, out of 13, normal speed.
Roger. Normal speed after pass through 13,000.
J-Dub, thank you for the 10. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Appreciate you, J-Dub. I hope that wasn't for me. I think that was for me.
American 357, contact Chicago Center 126.47, bye-bye.
2647, have a good one, American 357. I can't. 2647. J-Dub with the 10 gifted memberships, man. Appreciate you.
860 Papa Sierra is with
Very kind of you, sir. If you pick up a membership from J-Dub, make sure you say thank you. It's very kind of you. All right, we no longer need the engine anti-ice. We already shut those off. Yeah, those are off. Good. We're just vibing on that wing view.
Airbus checking in. Let's see here. What's your call sign again? Now I got you. Number 860 Papa Sierra, Chicago Center.
See, this
climbing
guy's
team
mic is
330 for now.
loud, but I don't know.
Okay, requesting 250 as a final table.
I think the procedure is to
Hey,
bug
Climate Team
VFTO in pre-select
250, Papa Sierra.
or the first speed
Thanks, sir.
constraint if applicable. So VFTO in pre-select, so it would have been 250. I should have just bugged 250 then, because that was our speed restriction. Center, good afternoon, good evening rather. American 357 Heavy, we're level 230.
American 357, Chicago Center, climbing team forward 370.
I'm to 370, American 357. 370, level change. I ain't touching profile anymore.
Chicago Center, American 532, passing flight level.
Tom Basco, 44 months. Appreciate you.
American 532, Chicago Center, climbing team forward 370.
Thank you. It's definitely not an instructional stream. Certainly, though, an entertaining one. Hey, they got to have some entertainment
Level
at some
34,
point, right?
contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
V1 is an octopus falling off a tree tonight. Oh my gosh, that whole departure sequence pissed me off. The
Level
speed rolling
2155,
back,
contact Chicago
not
Center
realizing why we were
120.35.
spooling down, the heading and frequency change, radio knob that scrolls frequency
Yeah, 3035 to
at
switch
like
Chicago Center
a
now
tenth of a second.
120.35.
Just the combination of everything. And then 250. What did I do? V1 said, I'll never exceed 250 while exceeding 250. Did we exceed 250?
WestJet 1002, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
Did we exceed 250? I'm sure we did. I was asses and elbows on that one. I was just like, and I hear to start it off, on rotation, we start getting a TCAS.
Level 2, flight level
Like-
230. Pro Flight 999, Chicago Center Direct, Robbie,
this
climbing
Pro
team
Flight
level
guy?
320.
Direct Robbie, flight level 320, Pro Flight 999.
Was he in a freaking Lear? Is he in that SimWorks Lear? Oh, look at this view,
Delta
though.
34, contact Cleveland Center
iniBuilds says,
119.87.
I ain't touching prof no more should be the A300's tagline. Yeah, cause that's right, because it's like you're not, it has it, but it's like, it's not as robust, I guess,
Airbus 0 Papa Sierra, contact Cleveland
as
Center
a modern
119.87.
320, right? I should just stick it in level change.
1987.
Vertical
Papa
speed.
Sierra, thanks.
Yeah, I ain't touching prof no more. I'm done with it. And the anti-prof.
8118, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
He broke the ETA on takeoff among a few.
Giant 8118, contact
We live to the
Cleveland
day
Center
that Captain is asking
119.87.
for a first officer. What a day. Yep, Gustavo. Definitely could have used an FO on that one. How's this night cockpit lighting, though? This might be my new... Honestly, though, look at this night lighting in this
American
cockpit.
98,
This might be my
contact,
new
Minneapolis
favorite
Center
night lit
133.4.
aircraft. This looks awesome. The lighting in the top notch. Great job. I agree, Andrew B. I was just admiring that myself. This looks straight out of like Just Plane's video. They had like an A300 video on there on YouTube. This looks amazing. The backlit round gauges are just... Dougal, I thought you were still going to sleep. I thought you were going to sleep a long time ago. We won't tell Mrs. McTavish. Glad to still have you here, Dougal. They can't all be winners, man. They can't all be winners. That was an absolute cluster. I'm ashamed that Dougal had to witness that.
American 357, contact Cleveland Center on 119.87.
Yeah, Spurious Project. I remember that. Ironically, though, our descent profile wasn't all that bad on the first stream.
American 530.
Yeah, MG King, I did the
Cleveland
same
Center,
thing.
119.87.
I just changed it because I didn't want to hear them anymore.
119.7, American 530. Have a good one.
In
We need,
1987.
we need mini FCU to make a mini radio stack. Why is SATAC the SATAC? Why is SATAC the only radio stack available? I mean, I feel like that would be a really popular piece of equipment to build, you know? That was me, 1987. Really? He called me? Oh, I'm gonna go this way because. Dun 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 dun. We call American 357?
Contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
Alright, I'm gonna trust you guys.
33.4.
Center, good evening, American 357, 281, climbing 370.
Max 357 Cleveland Center, howdy, it's Cleveland Center.
Howdy. Alright. Let's go. Now, if that was the departure, I can only imagine what the, I can only imagine what our approach is going to be like. What am I looking for? Pressurization, cabin pressure, good. Just making sure everything looks kosher there. That's good. All right, we don't need the weather radar. We're above everything. This cockpit, though, 10 for 10. All right. Check remarks. Where's remarks?
8118, just verify you're on standard altimeter. I'm showing you a little low.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lauren. Oh, yeah. Lauren, you're way behind on the. We went over that.
Okay.
I realized that mistake right after
34
I got normal speed. I got normal speed and realized my mistake. Nope, that's not what I want. I wanted settings. I want to go here. Let's turn those all the way down.
Charge up to 3480 color.
Hold on, I want to try something.
Affirmative, clear direct Hoxie, Hotel, Oscar, X-ray,
Okay, so
India,
that's the
Echo,
sim
say your
noise
Mach
that's so loud out there. The wind.
Just 34, direct Hoxie, Mach 0.82, increase.
Delta 34, roger. What's your plan Mach number?
Check my flight plan remarks
What do you
in
want
that
to
spy.
put on our Mach number?
What is that?
Yeah, what's your planned Mach number in the cruise? So what are you planning to cruise at?
We can cruise around. We're gonna probably cruise around Mach 0.87.
Roger.
L per C remark. I don't know what it means. I don't know what that's just a sim brief remark, Lauren. I'm not sure what any of those are. Like equipment codes and stuff? We have the right equipment? We should have the right equipment. Calm yourself with some folly blocks.
I did 2632 Cleveland, 150. Coming to me off Chicago or somewhere else.
That'll be, we'll do some folly blocks here in a minute.
Where exactly? Oh,
Man, the moon, though. Full moon tonight. We'll give ourselves some folly blocks and cruise to help refresh ourselves. Oh, you know what we need to? You know what we need to help reset ourselves here on the stream? Is we need some A300 soundtrack, you know?
Hey, Cleveland Center, good afternoon, Delta 223 with you, flight level 350. We're about 19 miles west.
That's what we need. We need an A300 soundtrack to help reset our life here.
Giant 8118, clear direct Hoxie. American 357, say your planned Mach number of the cruise, please.
A1 American 357.
What's your Giant 8118, say your Mach number?
Mach 20.
It's 8-1 now. My flight plan remarks this 250-hour move.
Lufthansa 5, Delta Kilo Cruiser, Center House. Charlie Foxtrot Kilo, Mike
I'm not
Echo,
sure. I don't even have
New
that
York
spy.
Offline, frequency change approved. Via Delta 2562, descend and maintain level 330.
Yep, beacon's on. I can see it flashing. Look at that beacon.
And United 26.
It's perfect. The moon is bright enough. You can actually see the airplane pretty good tonight. Oh, Lauren put a 250-hour pilot move. Cat Cow, good to see you, man. I think you said something right before takeoff and all hell broke loose. Good to see you. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Hope you got to enjoy it at home. Hopefully you weren't in a crash pad. Glad to have you here, man. Sorry you had to witness that entire cluster. Leveling 350. I thought we would never get here, Chad. I thought we would never get to 35,000 feet, the way that departure was going.
American 156 doing the 7 o'clock ident. American 357 clear direct Hoxie.
Direct to what? Direct to Hoxie, American 357. Hoxie. Hoxie or Doxy? I just confirmed, was that the Hoxie or Doxy for American 357?
Hoxie, Hotel, Oscar, X-Ray, India, Echo.
All right, we got Hoxie, American 357. Well, there was Doxy there too. I was like, well, that's a good way to go to the wrong fix. All right, as you were. Wish the devs can make beacons brighter in the daylight. Really?
Delta calling for clear.
Pretty hard to see
Where
the
are you
beacon.
located?
You don't really see too many beacon reflections in the daylight, do you? I never see beacon reflections unless we're in really thick clouds.
Back to discard.
I was home for the first time off in 11 years. Cat Cow, well, congratulations, man. Hope it was well worth it. Flight Sim Kai, good evening. This is a nice treat. Nice treat for y'all. It's a lot of work for me.
Contact 10 miles south of Phillipsburg. Welcome.
Any tips for learning IFR approaches? Yeah. Don't do anything I do. I'm halfway through my training at BGSU. Peyton, for learning IFR approaches, what I would do is I would fly every approach that you're going to fly in real life in the sim. If you're into 172, I don't know what you're flight training in, but whatever you're training in, and do the approaches in the sim, get Navigraph, unless you have real world charts, like maybe use the NACO, or what is it, NACA charts, or the FAA charts. Whatever charts you're using in real life, use those in the sim and fly the approaches. That's the best way.
American 357 traffic at shore, 1 o'clock in 22 miles, level 360 north, westbound Delta, Airbus 320, should be no factors, they pass below.
Roger, we'll be looking at American 357. I ain't got time to be looking for traffic.
Delta 790 traffic at shore, 12 o'clock in about 22 miles.
But yeah, fly your approaches in the sim.
70 climbing heavy Airbus 350.
That'd be the number one tip.
American.
It's gonna help you. Gonna help you with efficiency and everything. All right. Oops, wrong button. Seatbelts are coming off. There we go. No smoking off.
2319 Cleveland Center.
37,000 feet. We finally reached it, chat. That's kind of a cool vibe, a cool shot right there. Archer, you got an Archer? Yeah. So, I think the Arrow might be pretty close to the Archer, right? If you can fly the Arrow around, there's probably a Piper Archer for Microsoft.
So 790 additional traffic. You're 11 o'clock in 30.
We're finally chilling now.
They're climbing 370 eastbound American 320. No factors. They climb.
Legally blind flies. Hey, I'm glad we're helping you recover, my friend. Hope you enjoy this nice, hopefully chill evening into New York. I can't tell you how many DME arcs and back course lokes I did in the sim on my computer while in training. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Use the simulator as a tool. Use the sim as a tool. I have my alerts muted. Uh-oh. What'd I miss? I do have the alerts muted. Gosh, could you imagine if we had alerts going off on that departure? Flight Force!
Turn 20 degrees right, American 532.
You better get
American
tight
532, well, I got you on the horn. Say your planned Mach
Seems
number,
like you
please.
love this one.
We're at
Flight Force 77. Thank you for the $3 break angle check. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season and an upcoming New Year's.
We can do 0.80 American 532.
Thank you for the $3 bank angle check, my friend. Yeah, I need to get type right on the 300. That would be nice. That would be nice. Oh, look at the moonlight on this. This is insane. Did you ever fly the Baron 55? Baron 55? Was it a 55?
American 156.
I think I flew a 55. Like, I didn't have it. It was my buddy's. My buddy had a Baron. I think he had a 55.
Delta 2319.
It's with the like extra thick engines. The 55. Is that the one?
Johnstown.
Nothing like. I never flew it a lot or anything like that. I just rode around. My buddy had one in California. I think it was a 55, Jeremy. Bosco, thank you for the $10 super chat. My man, heading out to look at more Christmas lights with the kids. Excellent. Thanks for the stream. Here's another coffee so you can do a midnight leg or podcast. Yeah, we'll do a midnight stream on the fly-by-wire. Not after the way this went. Appreciate you, Bosco. Thank you for that super chat. But I will be saving that coffee. We're going to be doing a mini long haul in this here in a little bit. We're going to be doing a mini long haul in the 300 later this week on VAAL. Should be fun. Thank you, Bosco. Have a good night. Do any US-based airlines use the 300 for passenger? No, they do not. No longer. Brandon Sim Pilot, watching your previous video and the McDo crashed. We discovered a bug which has been fixed in the latest ini patches. Once they push it out, it'll be fixed. So good thing we found it, so none of you got to find it. Again, everything's pre-release, right? So everything you see here is subject to change. Yeah, Kyle, the PBR is next level, dude. Ride reports say no complaints ahead. Excellent. No, oh, maybe it was a 58, Joe. I'm really bad with my bearings. Let me look real quick.
Canada 18 Charlie descending 58 for 6,000.
Canada 18 Charlie Cleveland Center, hello, cross Benny at and maintain 1000 Buffalo.
Yeah, I think it was a 58.
3005, maintain 1000, Air Canada 18 Charlie.
Cleveland Center at Detroit, Delta 2203 requesting taxi to runway 22.
Delta 2203, Cleveland Center, runway 22 left, taxi via Juliet, Yankee, cross runway 27 left on Yankee.
All right.
Taxi via Juliet,
Let's take
Yankee,
a seat here on the jump seat.
Yankee, Delta 2203.
Oh my, look at this
All right, this
cockpit.
could be, if you go to New York, all of you do this in order, please. Delta 2562, contact New York Center 125.32. Air Canada 707, contact New York 125.32.
Pac-Man.
Nope, 125.32, 25.32. American 586, New York 125.32.
We're about to get a frequency change here. Hold on.
Correction, United 3030, 125.32. See ya.
125.35,
FedEx 573, New York Center 125.
Maybe not. Pac-Man, thank you for the $20 super chat. Merry Christmas, V1 and fam. For older aircraft like this that are out of production but still fly, is there any extra incentive or reason for pilots to get type rated? No, Pac-Man. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. But no, there is no incentive or reason for pilots to get type rated on an A300. In fact, getting type rated is a thing of the past. If you get hired by somebody, they're going to type rate you. So there used to be a time where you would, you know, like Southwest was notorious for this. If you get a 737 type, you're going to get hired at Southwest because they wanted people with type ratings already. But in today's market, no, getting a type rating on your own is a waste of money. It's not going to help you get hired any faster anywhere. I mean, it may, but highly unlikely, and it's really just a waste of money in my opinion. But that's in today's market. That definitely has changed over the years. Brandon M, yeah, we'll get a cabin tour here as soon as we get this frequency change.
Going over to 126.47 Delta 79.
I thought we were going to get a freak change here. But Pac-Man, I appreciate the support, my friend. Hope you enjoy the rest of the content, or rest of the flight, I should say. That's awesome, Jeremy. Your friend has a 55? Why is the ETA going crazy?
That's a 2204, leaving my space to the south, Indy Center offline for change of frequency.
How's that?
Roger, Road, you come and see it. Cleveland Center, good evening. American 441 with you, flight level 360.
American 441, Cleveland Center, squawk IDEN.
Network error. What? A connection attempt failed because the connected party did not properly respond after a period of time? Huh. What's that? I'll reconnect just to see what happens. I'm not sure what that was all about.
Aircraft looking for IFR clearance, stand by.
I was going to see if I could change the... would it be in the...
Cleveland Center, JetBlue 1388, Volvo 350, about 15 miles west of Jefferson, Juliet, Foxtrot, November.
That's 7-9.
1388, Cleveland Center, hello, radar contact as reported. Confirm your requested flight level.
350.
That's 8-0.
And JetBlue 1380. JetBlue 1388, squawk 2015, please, 2015.
2015, JetBlue 1388.
And American 441 request descent.
American 441, your radar contact.
1967 has a Collins mod. Cool.
Actually, it's more like
That's pretty neat.
Geneseo, across Easton, India Sierra Tango Oscar November, at and maintain 17,000, Buffalo altimeter 3005.
Descend and maintain 17,000.
Detroit had some crazy fog the other day, less than an 8 mile. Ooh, had to do an auto land, the 7.8. Man, that's nasty, Kyle. I didn't know the 7.8 could auto land. Was it the Curl? Please fly RNAV? Nah, not with the visibility that we got tonight. Fly by wire. I'll be with you. It'll be a while for you, V1. You're over Detroit still. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought for some reason it was coming down the line. Thanks, Roscoe. Appreciate you. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas, Roscoe. Hope you have a happy New Year. Hope they're not working you too hard, man.
Southwest 548.
MG King, that's what I was looking for. Oh, you mean a fix info page? Let's see. I don't know if there is. I'm not going to mess with secondary.
Or correction, Channel 18 Charlie, expect ILS 23 approach. Does not look exactly like you're going to Benny. So just for now, fly present heading, maintain 6,000 to be a vector.
I think Lauren's having a hard time tonight. All right, well, let's do a cabin tour. You want to see a cabin tour? Let's do it.
6,000 vectors to final.
Should we turn the cabin lights up for service? Let's see if we can turn the lights up.
18 chart.
Now, where were they? They're under ground equipment. Let's turn the lights up. Want to do a cabin tour? Let's go.
Cleveland Center, American 10.
No fix info page on the 300, 310. Sperry FMS. Aha. All right, so it does not exist.
American 761.
Got to do it old school.
runway
Got to plug it in
22
yourself.
Left,
All right, that's about as high as I can go with my camera view right now. I'd also have to switch to drone mode. I don't want to do that.
Kilo Yankee 10.
Ooh.
And American
Night lighting.
761, you're going to be behind a Delta A320 that's going to be joining Yankee 10 off of your left on Yankee.
Bourbon or tea?
Roger, we'll follow
Bourbon
the
or tea?
Delta behind for some.
Bourbon or tea? Thank you. Bourbon or tea? Coming right up. Can I offer you some free water?
No problem. Advising your back.
Can I offer you some free water? Would you like some pretzels? Do you have a peanut allergy? Oh, I see you're wearing a uniform. What are you doing back here? Who's flying the airplane? Can I get a hot cocoa, please? You got it. Hot cocoa. Where are we at? Barely see the wing out there. Night lighting though, cabins. So rum and coke, crimson ghosties. Hey, no rum and coke back here. This is just the econ. Actually, I guess this would be business.
That was American 171 checking in, confirm.
This would be business. Oh, no, this wouldn't be business. It's economy back here. First class cabin and economy. This is a good seat right here though. Maximum legroom. This is where I'm gonna sit. Maximum legroom. Steak or fish?
Waypoint is Baka, Bravo, Uniform, Charlie, Kilo, Oscar.
Love the realistic options between first and economy class. You like that? I'll avoid the tea and coffee. Aviator Nick, that'd be a wise choice, especially on this old bird. So I was going to say, though, about cabins, iniBuilds has got it figured out. Because their cabins, their performance has always been really good. It doesn't impact frames. And if y'all remember, when they released the A300 on X-Plane, it was the best cabin. It probably still is the best cabin in X-Plane. So they've obviously carried that over. It works great. The cabin it's just the right amount of detail. You know, it's clean, it's crisp, the textures look good, and it's good performance. It's good performance. Now our doors, do they show armed? Okay, so this door shows disarmed.
1748 clearance under your radar contact.
But I don't know if this actually moves.
And verify squawking.
So I got an idea. Let's check the other door. Hold on. Aha. I think I figured it out. I think it's a mirror image. Because this door, oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh no. Why does this happen? I get stuck in like on invisible walls sometimes. Ah! I can't get to it. iniBuilds doesn't want me to get over there. So it's a mirror image.
Kind of 18 Charlie.
This one shows armed. We've solved the issue.
And maintain 4,000.
We solved the issue. The aircraft left is armed. So if you have to evacuate, hopefully you're sitting on the left side of the airplane. Because if you're on the right side of the airplane, you may not make it out. What about lavatories?
2203,
runway lavatories?
RNAV to SAMS, 22 left, clear for takeoff.
Nope.
SAMS clear, 22 left, takeoff.
No lavatories. There's no lavatories on this airplane.
American
the stitching?
76.
Yeah.
Correction, American 761.
This is stitching simulator. Check that out.
Might have been weight 761 for 22 left.
I mean, the seats even look like there's like some, they're worn. I can feel these seats. Anybody remember this? It's like that, I forget what the material is. It's kind of soft, but not.
Southwest 2071, clear direct Ashton.
Right out there on the wing. Oh, that's cool. You can see the silhouette of the wing in the beacon.
Walker 37 to 75, winds at Pittsburgh 100 at 6 knots, runway 10 left, clear line.
This aircraft is equipped with 6 emergency exits, not including the ones created on impact. Bob Schibble. Just flew Spirit. They have removed all their lavatories. Uh-oh.
Southwest 548, clear direct Browns. Descend via the Browns for arrival, except elite speed restrictions. Cleveland altimeter 29.
I'm going to need one of these. I'm going to need another coffee. All right, so yeah, so that's... Oh, well, that shows armed. Yeah, that looks good. And that shows disarmed. So it's just a mirror image of itself.
Southwest 548, descend via the Browns for arrival, except delete the speed restrictions.
Oh, here's a lavatory. Vacant. Oh. Equipped with baby changing tables and wheelchair accessible. No smoking in the lavatory. Well, let's go back to work. Oh, look at this cockpit, though. Absolutely love it. Wait, I got an idea. Let's do this. Let's go here. Wait, no, is it here? How do I...
Cleveland Airbus, November 860 Papa Sierra.
We're 860 Papa Sierra, Cleveland.
There's a way to toggle the iPad screen off. I'm trying to remember where that was.
Change destination en route to
My
Peterborough.
flight.
Direct change
Close
Penthouse,
this.
Wilkes-Barre for arrival.
Number 860 Papa Sierra, Roger, squawk 657, or correction, I'm going to actually have a new code for you, stand by, but you are radar
Wow.
contact as reported.
This song went from 0 to 1,000 pretty quick, huh?
Roger, we're currently smoking 2000.
I swear there was a way to... Aha!
Number 860 Papa Sierra, 4136, 4136.
Squawk 4136 Papa Sierra.
Look at this cockpit view.
And 860 Papa Sierra, just for the formality, you're cleared to the Teterboro Airport via present position, direct Jamestown.
Right next to the galley, it's the best place for a lab. It is, because it's up front. I'm way behind in the stream, but wanted to give some background to pre-select. You set GD or 250 knots, whichever is higher, for two reasons. What's GD? I'm just always going to set 250 knots, no matter what, every single flight from here on out. I'm not even messing with profile, pre-select. 250 every time, all the time.
Thank you.
Delta 2203, radar contact, South 2 passing.
Or A300 long haul? Yes, Andrew B.
5400.
Depends on what you would consider long haul.
American 761, RNAV, SAM.
I consider anything over 2 hours to be long haul.
RNAV, SAM, runway 22 West, clear for takeoff 761.
Delta 2203, climb and maintain level 380, clear direct. Let's see, clear direct to smooth.
Let me see if I can fix this fly live.
380, direct smooth, Delta 2203.
Delta 2203, leaving 10,000, delete speed restriction.
10,000, delete speed restrictions, Delta 2203.
I'm trying to fix fly live for y'all here. Where are we going? JFK?
Mechanical 18 Charlie, descend and maintain 3.
How do you set the lights? Backlighting on the flight deck. There's a couple controls. So you have your domes, your storm lights up there, so you can get all the lights on. You have some integral, pedestal, panel, and overhead lights here. So these are all up. So these are up. This is your pedestal and panel and overhead lights.
American 171?
And then you have another set of lights.
Oscar, X-ray, India.
Over here, you have a console floodlight.
Direct Hoxie, American 171.
You have a map light.
American 441 Wingmire Space, Toronto Center.
Captain and instrument lights, and then a main instrument panel floodlight right here. So those are all your different lighting configurations. So I'm going to turn these off. And you can turn...
Correction, Air Canada 18 Charlie
turn that
is
flood up even more. Woohoo! Oh, and the, what is it, ATS lighting? Or whatever this thing is called? Right here. This knob right here. I think controls the lights there. Yep, so it's getting dimmer. But the backlighting on this is awesome.
Descend and maintain 2,000.
Absolutely awesome lighting. This seriously might be one of my favorite, if not favorite, night lit cockpits out there.
An American correction, American 761 radar contact south speed passing.
Reason one you set the 250 or GDs is when you have an engine fed takeoff, you need to level off to excel and fed V2. Set then auto thrust would target that and come back to idle, not aim for high speed target. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
You're clear direct Motor City.
Clear direct Motor City, 761.
Definitely don't want to do that. Reason two is like you had when going out and heading, nav is not enabled, so profile can't trigger. When we get out start, has no idea what speed target should be, so it sticks to V2. Okay, so when going out and heading, nav is not enabled, so profile can't trigger on, and when you go out start, has no idea what the speed should be. That so close to V2. I see. So FS Flight, which is what FS Flight is saying, is that if we had selected 250, basically if you always select 250, you'll never have an issue. So I'm always selecting 250, unless there's like a serious speed restriction or something on the departure. No release date yet, Andrew B. But we know it's going to be $45.
Okay, I want to Charlie, the wind at Buffalo 13.
But with preset on 250, it will change on mode, so the active speed target could become 250.
Clear to land. Air Canada 18 Charlie.
So with preset on, so how do you set the preset speed? How do you do a pre-select?
Do you happen to still be with me?
I know it's got. Do you have to like pull it, set it, and then pull it, and then that becomes the pre-selected speed?
Love it when Toronto doesn't tell me they're online.
They're just Canadians, man.
Love this Canadian.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm Canadian.
Are you a Toronto center controller?
Oh, you push it for pre-select. So you would dial in 250, push it in.
My game froze.
Pre-select, and then you could then dial 167.
I don't know why.
Set V2. Oh, set V2. Push the speed knob for pre-select and leave it. Okay. Just a set of circumstances there that we encountered. So set the V2, push the speed knob in, and then leave it. Are you going to try the Flight Factor 777 V2? Heck no.
761, just wanted to confirm, are we cleared to...
No, dial in V2, then set pre-select speed. All right. I feel like I did that earlier. Did we not do that earlier? On not on this stream, obviously, but out of Miami when we took off?
Roger that, up to 220, 761.
But we took off in profile nav, profile climb, so.
Roger that. Yep, deleting speed restriction.
Oh, wow, look at that. When did Airbus switch from yoke to stick? I believe it was, well, no, I don't believe it was the A320. Right? A300, A310, and then A320.
Delta
250 or green dot is what they normally set before takeoff. And to set, you push the knob and the light comes on. And set 250 and leave it. I got you. Once you push the button, pre-select lights up right at the button. Yeah, I remember doing that before. I guess I just totally blanked. I totally blanked on that. Yeah, because normally I feel like that'd be a good item to have on a checklist. Well, I guess that's what that FMC speeds are, right? Speeds verify, preset. I think it's on the checklist, actually.
We'll go down to 330, American 2043.
Release info says before this weekend, as per INI website.
Well,
then I guess it's going to release before this weekend.
Heading 150.
Number 125.
He's a 320 driver. This is too many buttons to press.
Radar contact.
Tom, I swear, dude. That freaking departure pissed me off so much. And like, the reason why it pissed me off is because I know it was all my fault. Like, that makes me more mad. Like, it's one thing if something bugs out or glitches out, then, you know, we can just laugh at it. But because it was totally avoidable, minus the TCAS on takeoff, that was kind of funny. But, oh my gosh, dude, just an absolute destruction. And then at one point, I don't know if y'all noticed, I accidentally, so I bound on my thrust levers. I have bound on the left disconnect. I have the instinctive disconnect. And then on the right one, I have the Toga push button, which I might unbind that one. So I went to disconnect, and muscle memory in the real airplane, when you disconnect, you use thumb and pinky at the same time. So I pressed my pinky button down, and it actually set Toga, or I guess I did that first. I don't know. And it started to go into Toga again, or go around mode. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like trying to disconnect the auto thrust, trying to hand fly. The controller gives me a frequency change that is literally the maximum amount of digits different than we had. So we were like 25-0, and it's like contact 25, it's like 75, and then I went the wrong way or something, whatever it was.
2043?
So I'm trying to
American
scroll that.
2043 affirmative.
Trying to
Contact
fly.
New York
TCAS
Center
alert.
12,
Pre-select
correction,
going off.
132.1.
Man, just talking about it makes me want to hit Alt F4 right now.
Have a great night, American 2043.
So yeah, United T49 clearance send you up.
Here I am, United 249, flight level 240.
Missed your check-in from New York, Cleveland Center Airline.
Preset is really confusing. Yeah, it's really confusing.
2319, Indy Center offline, frequency change approved.
I won't lie, it was a little painful to watch. Yeah, I have to. So basically, pre-select is all about if you lose an engine, pretty much, right? Because you don't want to come to idle, or if you're taking off in a heading mode.
United 2632, clear direct Watson.
Didn't that change? Isn't that? Well, that was. What was it? The Sioux City air crash?
Clear direct Watson.
I can't remember which one it was now. Where they took off. It was an MD-11 or a DC-10, one of the tri-jets, and when they slowed down to V2, it's when that rolled over. If they would have just kept it fast, they would have been fine.
United 249, clear direct.
I know that was a big player in setting speeds on takeoff.
Direct the United 249, and we have Foxtrot aboard.
I leave auto. Oh, I didn't see this one. I leave auto throttle off until profile climb shows up. What do you? How do you just manually set your takeoff thrust then?
Roger. Verify your standard altimeter. I'm showing you high.
Flight Simware Learjet A35 is out as early access. What's with everyone dropping their planes as early access these days? Mayday. I tell you what, early access is the new plague. It really is. Like I understand. I can understand it to an extent, but man, I feel like it's much more common to have an early access plane come out that's just like an early access is an excuse for funding to finish the project, maybe, which I get, and companies need to make money, but I feel like there's been more early access releases in the last year, 2 years than there ever was. Like everything is early access. Everything is early access. This airplane, iniBuilds 300 though, this is not. This is I don't know. They're not calling it early access, are they? I mean, this is a beta. This is a beta copy. That's not even version 1.0. Not even a release copy, and it's basically feature complete. You know,
34 New York Center,
which is awesome.
2.17.
Dougal, you got to bail? Long day tomorrow. Had a blast. Hey, Dougal, forget everything you saw on takeoff, but thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. Have a good day, my friend. I fly the MD-80 easier to fly than the 300. You know, the MD-80, the problem with the MD-80 is knowing where everything is. If you know where everything in the MD-80 is, I feel I would agree with you. I think it's easier to fly. It's more forgiving. The 300, as you saw, even the 310, you get behind the power curve, you got the engine spooled back when you're supposed to be like, you can very easily put yourself in a bad situation in the A300 series. Even going Toga thrust, you can have too much power, and if you're at a trim, man, that thing starts pitching to the sky. So the 300, I think, is more, it requires more proactive energy management than the Mad Dog. I mean, the Mad Dog, you can throw those slats and flaps out really early and slow it down on a dime. And as long as you know where everything is in the cockpit, that's the only thing against the MD-80 that's like, they don't know where to put stuff, so they just, threw pasta at the wall. Where it's stuck is where they put the attitude indicator, or not the attitude, where they put the mag compass, or where they put the light switches. Like, oh, I don't like FOs. I'm going to put the hydraulic pumps right in front of their kneecaps. Like, if you know where everything is, though, it's a pretty forgiving plane.
10:15 traffic at 10 o'clock, 20 miles northwestbound.
American 191. I think you're right. Yeah, you got that thrust lock on the FMAs with the flaps in go-around mode is not triggered, so we'll just trigger a thrust latch on the FMA.
Roger, please stay down there. If you're above 350, you're in conflict with that.
How do I insert a disco in the flight plan? Team Vodka, try inserting a waypoint, then deleting it. Put T in there and then delete it. I'm liking iniBuilds because about a week of notice before release and then it releases. That's been their MO, Spurious Podge. That's been their MO. What I can't stand is a lot of end users like us will defend crappy products under the name of early access. Exactly, Velociraptor, I agree. Braniff Simpilot, I saw that. Southwest Pilot's getting some good contract stuff. Is this Lauren? Are we still talking to Lauren? Current location, 37,000 feet over the northeastern United States. Yeah, the MD-80 is madness with where the buttons are. V1, you've said before you don't like running beta, so what made you comfortable enough to fly this pre-release? Well, I consider that, I mean betas as in simulators, Jeremy. Like, for instance, was it or like the Microsoft betas? I don't like running the beta there. Or when there's a beta version of an airplane that I know has got issues, Flight Factor 320, like the beta would come out and it would just be issues after issues. To me, this isn't a beta because I never. It's like it's a pre-release copy. It's not really a beta. I guess you, by definition, it would be a beta. But I almost feel like internal beta testing was already done. This is more like not what's after beta, but not release. I think iniBuilds said it in the email too. I forget what they called it.
United 249.
There was a fancy word that iniBuilds used in the email for this is a something version, which means it's not the release version, but what'd they call it here? I gotta look it up. This is a penultimate build. Penultimate?
Number 860 Papa Sierra, contact New York Center.
No, it's not a release candidate. It's penultimate. I've never heard of that term before. Unless it was just a, like, you know, text to talk. I've never heard of penultimate.
JetBlue 1388, contact
I'm an old guy, no 727, so the MD-80 is for me. Yeah, Brand of Sim Pilot.
Alright, boss, JetBlue 1388.
727. Man, if we had one, could you imagine an iniBuilds quality 727? Could you imagine iniBuilds 727? You can do it. Means next to last. There you go.
FedEx 1015, clear direct.
Goldmaster. Second to last. There you go. Penultimate is the version before final. Cool. Fancy word to say the least. Exactly. So not a beta. I wouldn't say beta. It's penultimate.
FedEx 1015,
but
clear direct.
You got to hand it to these guys. I mean, what they've. Remember when the 300 came out on X-Plane? It was like out of nowhere. They're like, "Who's iniBuilds? What's the A300?" And I was like, "Hey, we got to take this on a flight test." I'm like, "What is this going to be like?" And I remember the first time I loaded up the A300 in X-Plane 11, I was like, "Wow." They truly were raising the bar. They truly raised the bar in X-Plane 11. Legit.
Oscar X-ray.
Now in Microsoft, you know, I feel like the bar is harder to meet because you have what everyone measures everything up against is PMDG. They've been around the longest as far as most simmers are concerned. PMDG has pretty much been the measuring stick to add-ons, right? That goes all the way back to the FS9 days. So you've got PMDG, you've got Phoenix, which kind of came out of nowhere as well, going right up there, matching it with PMDG. So the bar was much higher in Microsoft out of the get-go. But then they come out with the free A310, a Microsoft product that you can get for free when you buy the sim, and fantastic. And then you introduce this airplane where I think they've obviously already met the bar with the 310, but in the 300 here, where this meets the bar, I don't see any below bar issues with the 300. And I say it even goes above the bar in terms of having the wearable, and we haven't even got into this. I'm kind of saving this for the VAL stream. We're going to really dive into it. We'll do a full pre-flight walk around and everything. But checking your brake wear indicators. And we talked a little bit about this when we were in the hangar earlier. But your tires wear down. Your hydraulics, your hydraulics, your oil have to be serviced, you know. And it's not every system on the airplane, but it is the major components that make this airplane work, and they are the day-to-day or on the line.
132.17, Captain.
3217, have a good one, American 357. Make sure I got the freak right. What was that, 3217?
Southwest 548, cross L right 5000, cleared ILS 24, right approach.
So, yeah, but I kind of lost my train of thought there. Lauren got me all distracted. But, yeah, having that set of where this airplane is much more than just your I load in, everything's working 100% every time. It is an airplane you have to take care of, you build a relationship with, you know? And that's true to real life flying, especially when you fly a fleet long enough, depending on how big your fleet is. If you have a small fleet, you know, if you fly at an airline that has a small fleet, you build relationships with the airframes much quicker than you do a large fleet. But even where I'm at now, we don't have, by no means do we have the largest fleet in the world, but you have, I've flown enough airplanes enough times where like, oh, I know this one has this, or I know this one has this. So you kind of build that relationship with the sim airplane, which I just think it touches on a different level of immersion than a lot of us were ever really used to. Center, good evening. American 357 Heavy, level 370, light chop.
American 357, New York, hello.
It's actually smooth. View on this might sound like a stupid question. Last time I flew the 310 and disconnected the autopilot, the disconnect horn kept... Oh, yes, Andrew B. So, what you want to do, I don't know if they got it. Yeah, press the button on the yoke twice. So, I have it bound, and that is by design, because it doesn't know if it disconnected by failure or by intention. So, you're supposed to actually press the disconnect twice. That's
American
pretty
2043
standard
crosses
on
Miley at 13,000.
most aircraft. You know, if you press it just once, it'll alert maybe 3 or 4 times. But if you press it twice, Embraer is a good example of this. If you click it twice, like click, click, the alert only sounds like one time and then it cuts out. But if you just click it once, then it continues. The alert goes for like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, there, you got it in chat. They got it right. Where is the turn off disconnect horn sound button? There you go. It seems simple. Yeah, you got the answer. L1011, yes. Did someone say TriStar? All right. We need to actually pay attention to this, chat. Let's let's make up for it on this approach. I'm going to pause the music. We got to make up for this whole approach and arrival into JFK tonight. We got to get serious on this now. Let's get constraint mode on. What are we coming down? Do we have an ATC in New York? Jeez, there's a lot of ATIS's on. LaGuardia Tower. Should we just divert to LaGuardia? Because LaGuardia Tower's on. JFK ATIS. Can we land this thing in LaGuardia? Should we divert to LaGuardia for the tower controller? Victor in Kennedy says, half mile missed. We're just going to freaking auto land this thing, y'all. I don't even want to try to land it. Actually, we should see what it does on auto land. Maybe iniBuilds will start squirming. Have you guys tested auto land? Does the weather radar work? It does. It's got your basic simulated radar, which I think it's good enough. I am perfectly okay with it.
Contact New York Center 125.32.
We'll dim these down a little bit. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Is this the best night lit aircraft?
Yeah.
I honestly think this might be one of the best backlit. I think it's the best one. Name a better backlit aircraft than this one right now at night. This cockpit lighting has been blowing me away since we took off. Team Vodka got ILS 22 left. The new emoji got to get... Yes, the new emoji does have me nervous. Approach and use ILS 22 left. That's what we're going to do.
American
So...
357, same Mach number.
We're doing Mach 8, want to sign American 357.
Perfect, thanks.
All right, we're doing, what did I put in the box? It's been so long ago. We got 1-3 left. All right, let's just load up 2-2 left. ILS 2-2 left. Now, do I have to reload the star? I don't think I do. I think that might have been my mistake on the first flight too. I think I reloaded the star. Let's take a look here. That looks all in there. Let me put that range down to 15.
5 Delta Kilo New York Center, hello, reduced to Mach 0.76 or less.
Yeah, that looks good. Telex. Oh, JFK 1-3 left. It didn't take. It didn't take it actually. All right, so we got to go star. ILS 2-2 left. What transition are we doing? Let's pull up our charts. Let's get everything figured out. Let's pull up JFK. I see where you're at now. I'm on the other side of the globe, flying back from Australia, doing a small leg from NSFA to Pilch. Sweet, man. The Mad Dog looks great at night too, but I think this one's better. Simon, I agree. The Mad Dog looks great at night too, but I think this one, I don't know, the colors seem better in this one, or maybe more believable. More believable? Is that? Can I say that? We don't need the map light. Let me. All right, turn the map light off here, Boomer. You don't need a map light for an EFB. Let's go to. What is this? What do we got? Oh, yeah, is this 2-2 left? Is that what we said? All right, 2-2 left. So approaches for the ILS 2-2 left, Cat 2, Cat 3, which we're going to prep for.
China 118 at Let's do this. Descend and maintain.
We're going to load it off of symbol. So transition symbol. And the arrival that we are on is the Lendy 8. So we're going to select the Lendy 8.
3467, contact
We're
Cleveland
going to
Center
insert that.
119.87. See you later.
Now let's take a look here, make sure we don't have Lendy, LaGuardia. There, perfect. It's all there.
American 2043, cross Beauty at 10,000.
If there's no star, you have to click none for insert to pop up. Thank you, iniBuilds. But yeah, so we have the star though, so we're good. With stars in there, it's just the, if I look at the arrival here, Lendy 8. So symbol, we got all the waypoints. And yeah, the Lendy, cross Lendy at 190, expect 250 knots. So I could come down here to Lendy. $250 knots. And what was that altitude? I just forgot it. Flight level 190. At altitude, not at or above,
American
so at 190.
contact New York Center 125.32.
So now
2532, American 2043, good night.
250, flight level 190. That'll readjust our TOD so that everything looks good. Zoom it back out. Excellent. We can actually go to plan mode and zoom the range back in with our constraints on, and we should kind of, there we go, there's our Lendy. Perfect. Now we're probably not going to get the symbol transition, but I have it in there just so we have all of the waypoints. So I've got all the waypoints in there, not expecting a symbol, but maybe we'll get a vector or something, but at least we have them in there, and we are set up for, let's just verify. Yep, 2-2 left. Absolutely fantastic. Man, that'd be kind of cool if we actually got that whole arrival. All right, so that's there. Takeoff approach mode. We're going to add 5. So that's going to be 132. That is set 132 for a 30-40 landing. I'm not going to put anything in the MDA.
5 Delta Kilo, descend and maintain, level 270.
Let's go back to our approaches.
American 357 cross, Geno, flight level 230.
Cross Geno, flight level 230, American 357. 230.
Delta 34, request hearing, descend Panama.
Geno.
Delta 34 cross Lendy, flight level 190.
Cross Lendy, 190, Delta 34 heavy.
230. Having a hard time with memory. Oh, well, let me do it. Okay, that's fine. No vertical revision off Geno, huh? This is a great way to crash the sim. Doesn't want to do it, so we'll do it this way.
American 532
We're already
cross
starting
Geno,
down.
flight
Never
level
mind.
230.
Never mind, we're already starting down. That's why.
532.
Not a bug. User error. All right. As you were. Geno at 23,000 feet.
Sierra cross Mugsy at 6,000. The Newark altimeter is...
Joe Dolly, yeah, pretty much only fly on that sim. 2-2 left, approach 110.9 and 224. 110.9er and 224 on the approach course. Is there a shift in here? Make it faster? Not really. Control make it faster? Not really. .224 is set. 110.9er. Check. If we go to the bottom here, if we do a Cat 3, there is no minimum, but we'll put a, I'll tell you what, let's put a 50-foot alert height. Well, we'll do the same thing as before. We'll do a Cat 2 min, just in case. So it's a rad out of 113, or a DH of 100. So we'll go DH 100. Decision height. 100 feet.
Center to rate for Victor Kilo is on the ground at Scranton, looking for clearance to LaGuardia.
Scranton? What the hell is that guy in?
November 84 Victor Kilo, New York Center clearance for request.
Decision height 100 feet, which is actually 112.
Delta 34 also cross Lendy at 250 knots.
Cross Lendy 250 knots for Delta 34 heavy.
All right.
John 8118 cross Lendy, flight level 19.
Any plan to have flight accident reviews during your live stream? Homan, yeah, I'm going to contact Green Dot. I've been meaning to do it. I just got busy over the holidays there. But I want to contact Green Dot and see if we can maybe do something where I can get approval to run his videos, like maybe during a long haul, I'd run a video and do kind of like a, not necessarily a reacts video to it, but maybe a, you know, this is what I think, or I don't know. I think it would be kind of fun to ride with that. I really enjoy his videos and the sim stuff. I want to watch his latest one over the, was it the Alaska? Or no, the one with the 7.4 on fire. I got to watch that one. I found with my mouse, which can have the wheel go into free spin, those dials quickly. What do you mean free spin? I don't have free spin. That's nice. Aviator Nick, yeah, you're talking about the 7.4? I got to watch that one. I haven't watched that one yet. All right, we're all set up. We're going to go auto brakes low, reverse full. Well, we're going to do idle reverse. So I'm having an issue with my binding on the reverse. I got to figure this out because if I toggle it, I can get it to go to idle reverse, but then I can't get any reverse thrust unless I just go toggle and then add forward thrust. But it's weird. I have to, I'm going to look into it further. It might just be a Bravo thing. But it's weird because I feel like I had it working on the 310. I'm going to have to double check that. I got to spend more time trying to dissect that. All right. Our approach is set up. We're descending to cross
Delta
our
34,
fix
contact New York Center 125.32.
at 230. DHs are set. Everything else looks good. Pressurization is pretty much
860 Papa Sierra,
zero.
contact New York Center 125.32.
Field elevation. So we'll leave it there at the approach checklist.
4 Victor Kilo, clearance advised, ready to copy.
32.5 for 230.
Alright, 4 Victor Kilo, cleared to LaGuardia, radar vectors and late, then as filed. On departure, maintain 3,000.
For the wind correction, you only need to add this if the third of the headwind is more than 5 knots, otherwise you can leave. Yeah, I can leave it. I know, but I feel like I run out of energy too fast in this thing. I leave a little extra juice in there. Help me get a butter this time.
Alright, 4 Victor Kilo, I'm sorry I gave you the wrong altitude. On departure, maintain 5,000, rest readback correct.
When I hear the name, the office, yeah, exactly, Simon.
4 Victor Kilo, readback correct, advise ready to taxi.
Since we got this plane, the most fitting would be American 587. Why do I know that, Brandon M? What's American 587? Is that the one that was in New York that crashed? Nice to see a career pilot make mistakes in the sim. Lets me feel bad when I botch my own sim flights. AC, yeah, man, it was terrible. I don't even want to. I might just delete this stream upon conclusion. Legit, I might just delete it. Chicks must not dig Airbuses because Airbuses don't leave their logo lights on. Yeah, it's harder to keep the logo lights on in the bus for sure. It has to deal with the weight on wheels, right? How does the throttle and other components like the flap and speed brake lever feel on the Throttletek compared to the real aircraft? It's pretty good, Sea-Whiz. It's very close to one. I mean, the throttle itself is pretty much 1-to-1. The other things are pretty much all 1-to-1, actually, now that I think about it. But some of their range of motion's a little bit short, like the speed brake lever. I feel like it's a little bit longer in real life, but, I mean, they all feel pretty good. Now, the real aircraft is obviously everything feels heavier and tighter for the most part. I don't know. Some airplanes you get into, the throttles are very, very heavy to move. Some are really light. It's just the throttle tensioning thing. But the good thing about the real airplane is like you can be pretty heavy-handed with it. Anything hardware-wise, you know, you're not going to be heavy-handed because you want it to last a long time. But for instance, gear up, man, I sometimes come down and I full-on smash that speed brake lever down in the real airplane. And I don't do that with my Throttletek because I don't want to damage it. Pretty darn good though. The throttle range is the best part of the Throttletek by far. Yeah, FS flight. Yeah, I'm a true Airbus guy at heart. I gotta add that. I need that +5, man. I need that +5. What even happened earlier? We don't talk about it. What happened in Chicago stays in Chicago. Our checklist in the real planes on the EFB? Yes, we have them on the EFB as well. No, we don't memorize them, but we do have memory items, King Bob. So memory items are just that. They're things that we have to have committed to memory. But we're trying to get away from that as much as possible, minimizing memory items. Everything that's placarded or has a limit that you can read is no longer a memory item for the most part, where back in the day, everything, you had to memorize a lot of different things. But we actually have a couple different checklists. So we carry paper checklists. We also have a backup checklist. Looks exactly like this, other than it's just for an F320. And then we also have an interactive checklist, where you can actually interact and check things on your EFB too.
And Center A for ridiculous rate attack.
November 8-4 Victor Kilo.
A300 crashed out of JFK a few weeks earlier after 9/11 rudder. Yep, I remember that.
Victor Kilo, run wide.
Stop
run
rudder
wide forward,
input.
taxi via
We forgot to test
Bravo,
that. Can we
Bravo
test that in flight without breaking it?
Bravo 2, runway 4, and we can take it in section.
I thought there was a way to test it. Yeah, right here. Here's the button. Can I test it in flight?
Roger, thank you.
Stop rudder input. Stop rudder input.
Yeah. Stop rudder input. I know it's very easy to blame the pilot on that one, but there's actually much more to that than what meets the eye. You know, there was some training that was conflicting there, but at the end of the day, it's easy to say, oh, pilot error, he just, mashed on the rudders. Now, looking back, obviously you can see that was the factor of why it crashed, but what was being taught, what he was taught, definitely played a role into why that rudder ripped off. AL bare metal looking good even in the dark. iniBuilds, I agree. My second favorite enunciator sound after the wind shear.
357 across Lendy, flight level 190 and 250 knots.
All right, cross Lendy, 190, 250 knots, American 357. 190 set. We're in profile descent.
Delta 5, Delta
We're ahead of the game.
Flight level 230.
Hopefully it doesn't mess anything up. Second, wind shear. When you test the annunciator light test. Annunciator light test, you say. All right. So in the 320 Airbus, the annunciator light test is right here. Where's the annunciator light test? Dun, 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 dun. And I gotta find it at dark too, in the dark. Let me see. Aha! Brake fan, position, landing gear, warning. I'm gonna set like 50 feet there for pressurization. Where's the annunciator light test? Annunciator's under APU bleed. Speak in my language.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Whoa.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but you don't want to hear that in real life at all. Pretty neat. So there you go. Annunciator. Wind shear, wind shear. Yeah, that is nice. I feel like we are on a mission to get really proficient with this airplane. All right, now how do I? Oh, I'd have to go level change. Okay, so it just went into, I see, because we just caught up to the vertical deviation. So we're trying to fly it like a 320. This is how you get in trouble. Let's get a little speed breakage out here. Look at that econ descent window. Look at the gap on that. 330 to 290. Jeez, that must be the French ACS standards.
American 532 across Lendy, flight level 190, 250.
I don't think we hit our 230 restriction, did we? We flew right past that. We sure did. We flew right past that restriction at 23,000. Yep, we're deleting this stream on conclusion of landing in Kennedy. The stream will be deleted at the
New York,
conclusion
evening, American 171.
of this stream.
Flight level 370.
Getting 171 New York hello.
EQ, good to see you. Welcome. JFK, half mile, missed, broken, 0, overcast, 200. Well, chat, I think we have to do an auto land.
4 Victor Kilo, Roger on departure, fly, runway heading.
We have to do an auto land, chat.
Runway 4,
Because I don't
Bravo
want to
2,
take responsibility for landing in Kennedy and smashing it down. We're going to end this with an auto land. iniBuilds, I hope you guys tested this internally. Watching a deleted stream, I feel special. $20 miles, 2 for 6. Okay, we're looking all right. But we need a slow, a little more speed brake. I'm sure it'll be fine. We're crash test dummies tonight. Can we brief the go around procedure? We might need it. No, we're not going around. I ain't going around again. I ain't dealing with that. Why are we speeding up when you need more drag? Level change, 250. I'm done with you. I'm done with profile mode. I'm done. I'm so done with profile mode.
Delta 5, Delta Kilo, cross Lendy, flight level 190.
Alright, let's get the other sounds up. Signs, let's do that.
Lendy 190 and 250 left,
Science briefing, ECAM status, altimeters, magic barrel ref, minimums are set, ignition not required, landing elevation is set.
Contact New York Center 125.32.
25, 32, American 357, sir. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to forget the frequency by the time I get there. Is it my mouse? Why is it so hard to scroll these?
United 399 heavy, push and start at your discretion.
2 hours later.
Start discretion, 399.
Tarka 16, descend and maintain.
iniBuilds sweating profusely. I just see that meme of, what is it, Key and Peele? Or, not Key and Peele, but is it Key? Where he's just, that image, you know, where he's just like pouring sweat, but straight-faced. No worry, Fubar. I'm glad you were able to catch the second one, my man.
Cargo Lux Italia 18 Lima Alpha, heavy, New York Center, good evening.
Try holding left mouse button and scrolling.
Left, the
holding left mouse button and scrolling? Whoa! Dude, that's game-changing. Who said that? Young Cereal Box.
Delta 34 heavy, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 3000.
Dude, that is game-changing. That's hard to do. I don't have the dexterity, really. But that's pretty game-changing.
Alpha heavy.
No, Brandon M, I don't. I don't have the radio for hardware.
Dallas 22 left.
Zigzag flight plan, yes. That's by design and per the briefing.
Giant 8118 heavy, descend and maintain 8000.
All right, last thing I want to do, though, is I want to get my sounds over here. Settings, external engines.
Bianca 966, cleared Alice.
We'll put them at 50%. Faster volume up. Perfect.
New York Center, American 532, leveling off flight level 190.
American 532, New York Center, expect Dallas 22 left.
Expect Dallas 22 left, American 532.
The best colors. New York, good evening, American 357 heavy, level flight level 190, 250 knots.
American 357 heavy, New York Center, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 16,000. The Kennedy altimeter is 3025, expect Dallas 22 left.
Right turn 180, descend and maintain 6,000. We'll expect 22 left, American 357. All right, 180.
For Delta 2138, still wants a 650 over here. Delta
Is that Roscoe? All right, 180 on the heading, 6,000 set. We're retard, speed, heading select.
Man, I wasn't planning on this happening, but might as well go with it.
Nope, you're all good.
Is the DH minus 5 for auto land?
Heading 180, vectors to final.
Depart Lendy,
that's a great question.
For final, American 532.
I have Cat 2 min set just in case we want to turn it off and hand fly it. I don't think.
Center, hello, Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo, descending flight level 190.
I could be wrong. I don't know if that would affect the
54 landing.
auto land.
Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo Heavy New York Center, expect ILS 22 left, depart Lendy heading 180.
Can you repeat the heading of the landing?
Right, we're at a
Lufthansa 5
17.8.
Delta Kilo Heavy,
Magic
depart
Bell ref
Lendy
key is set.
heading 180.
I'm not even going to mess with lights when we're on approach. So they're all coming on now. We'll have to adjust that when we do our VAL
Cargo
flight.
Italia 18 Lima Alpha Heavy descend.
All
and
the lights are
maintain
on.
5,000.
Oh, look at that reflection. Welcome to JF Fake Frames.
Delta 34 Heavy, turn left heading 340.
Did he say 16,000?
340, heavy.
I thought he said
Heavy
6,000.
onto 966, wind 160,
we'll check.
runway 22 left, clear to land.
We'll check, but if it's 6,000, I'm banning you.
And 4455, expect ILS 22 left.
In New York for American 357, can you just confirm the altitude? Was that 16,000 or 6,000?
American 357, 16,000.
All right, we'll stop the descent. 16,000, American 357. Thank you, MG King. You're not banned.
3,000, turn right heading 360.
Wow. How many mistakes can one make on a stream? How many mistakes can we make tonight? Speed out star, heading select. Now does
American
my heading
2043, turn right heading 070.
heading works in the Bravo, so that's good.
Right, 070, American 2043.
New York Center, good evening, Delta 28.
Yes, it can fly long haul, depending on what you call long haul.
Bell 2088, New York Center, climb and maintain 12,000. Radar contact.
22,000, Delta 1280, maybe.
Giant 8118, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 6,000. American 357, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, American 357.
American 532, Kennedy altitude 3025, descend and maintain
Retard, speed, heading select. Down we go.
3025, descend and maintain 15,000, American 532.
American 532, 13,000, 13,000.
Descend and maintain 13,000.
Oh, look at the reflection off the wing. Oh my goodness. The moon reflection
Cargo
off
Italia
the wing
18 Lima
textures
Alpha,
are
maintain
juicy.
210 knots.
The struggle bus.
Remember 315, clear direct Yeoman at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 4,000.
Direct to Yeoman, pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000, 95315.
Delta 34, turn left heading 250, intercept the localizer.
Left turn 250, intercept localizer for Delta 34, heavy.
Tarka 16, turn right heading 060, intercept the localizer. You're 6 miles.
You may want to check your email for the sim
Sochi,
time you were just scheduled for.
That was clear out. 9 right approach.
Good to see you, Swan. 396 and 397. People missed that mistake. Incredible how easy a mistake can be made.
Delta 2138,
right?
turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 3,000.
360 down to 3, and if you can, if you give us a long final.
Delta 2138, Roger.
Why does he need a long final? Why is Ross going to do a long
360
final?
down to 3,000, Delta 2138.
Delta's got problems tonight. I'm going to need a long final just to get this thing stable. Velociraptor, you're going to love it, man.
November
I know a lot of
0
people have been waiting for the
Sierra, the
300.
wind 2405, runway 24 clear.
Much more popular real-world operator than the 310, I think. I mean,
Sorry, yeah, correct.
especially
Zero
freight. Like,
runway
if you want to fly
19 clear
UPS, FedEx, DHL, man, this is going to be your
American 2034, turn right heading 130.
Is that for American
Some
2043?
traffic off the wing there. That's awesome.
American 2043, turn right heading 190, descend and maintain 3,000.
190, 3,000, American 2043.
Delta 34 heavy, 2 miles from Rosley, maintain 3,000 till established, cleared LS 2 to left approach.
Maintain 3,000 to establish on the LS and Delta 34 heavy.
Delta 2088, turn right heading 360.
11.8 for 10,000.
5,000.
360 up to 15,000.
8300 is my top 3 planes you've been waiting for? Really?
Descent and maintain 16,000. The Kennedy altitude is 3025.
Well, you will not be disappointed, I can tell you that. You will not be disappointed for this bad boy.
Bianca 9,
Yeah, MG King, I think a lot of people have the same sentiments, like they want, been waiting for something else.
Too many at once.
You can fly 73 and 320 only so many times. This is going to be a nice addition.
I've got 966 cross runway 22 right, proceed as requested.
Oh yeah, FedEx ops. We're going to have to do some cargo. We did a whole bunch of cargo last week, so we're doing the passenger ops right now. But we're going to have to do some hardcore cargo ops again.
Giant 8118 heavy turn left heading 040
Max takeoff.
and descend and maintain 4,000. Cargo looks 18 Lima Alpha
New
heavy
remote. I love
turn right heading 340, descend and maintain 3,000.
Please bring back the podcast. My favorite thing, Pierce. It's not gone forever. It's just been a minute.
And Carlos 18 Lima Alpha heavy maintain 180 knots. Giant 8118 heavy 210 knots.
Man, we're getting quite the delay vectors tonight.
Negative, that's not for you. Cargo looks
when the
18
PMDG
Alpha,
777 comes out, my friends and family won't hear from me for a while. Yeah, that 777, you know,
Cargo looks 18
long
Alpha,
haulers.
180 knots for you.
So you have the 777, like a true long haul. A300 for retro.
Centering
pseudo
9399 heavy, ready for push and
We
start.
got the 748. We got all the Phoenix 320s.
Alright, if you're on the
Hopefully
ground,
we'll
give me
have
about
the
5
V2
minutes. Very busy right now.
soon
Target 16,
with the new engines.
wind 070 at 6 runway.
I mean, it's going to be 2024 is going to be the year for Microsoft. I'm telling you, 2024.
Delta 2138.
The sim is going to blow up. Oh man, 350, 380. Can you imagine? I mean, the hype train right now for the A300.
Left
Can you
250
imagine
intercept the local at Delta 21.
the hype train for the A350? An I&I
Delta 2136 approved.
Okay, left 250 to intercept.
I mean, I love old school jets, but I know I'm also in the minority. I know a lot more people. I know a lot more simmers like the new stuff. So, if everyone's already hyphy for the A300, I can only imagine A350.
American 2043.
Delta 2088
Zippy Zapple.
maintain 16,000.
What are you doing still up? Yeah, you're just in time. Just in time to watch the slammer.
American 357, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 4,000.
Who is that for? Is that for us?
American 357 heavy.
Go ahead.
American 357 heavy, turn left heading 030, descend and maintain 4,000.
030 down to 4,000, American 357 heavy. 030, 4,000.
Heavy, maintain 210 knots.
Alright, we gotta listen up here. No, 3,000, 030, and 4,000.
103, runway 22 left, clear to land. Delta 2138, 3 miles from Rosley, clear ILS 22 left approach.
Clear the ILS 22 left approach, Delta 2138.
American 2043, LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
Over the tower 118.7, great job, American 2043.
Delta 2088, New York Center 13217.
Yes, that's true to real life how far forward the engines are. I think they look awesome. I love that. I like how far
Limber
forward
4450, descend and maintain 5,000, fly present heading.
Look at the lighting over there. That's so cool.
No, 010, you said you're ready, right?
Let's do a Navy style landing. 1 a.m. 8 a.m. I'm still awake here. This better either be butter or crash.
Clear for takeoff. The wind
There's only one way to find out, Aaron.
Runway heading clear for takeoff, 9
American
one way to
532 turn, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, American 532.
Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000.
Are you excited? You and I doing a A30? Oh, of course, RC.
Air Canada 719 proceeds
the 1 a.m. gang. iniBuilds is still here at 1 a.m. in the chat. Hey, shout out to iniBuilds, guys. Shout out to the iniBuilds for being in chat all day. Multiple streamers, multiple content creators.
Contact, climb and maintain
being present all day long.
Climb maintain 12,000.
I mean, that's just fantastic.
12,000, Air Canada 899.
True commitment
Air
from the
Canada
iniBuilds
719,
team.
New York Center 13217.
Gotta love it.
13217, Air Canada 719.
I'm just embarrassed that iniBuilds had to watch that whole takeoff sequence.
Left heading
I thought we did pretty good earlier today.
Knots.
Oh, all right.
360.
And then they come back. Ugh.
American American 532, turn left heading 050.
I can expect an email to my V1 Sim account.
American 532.
You've been removed from the content creation streaming team for lack of knowledge and completely terrible pilot airmanship.
The aircraft calling standby. FedEx 3056 radar service terminated for exchange group. Over to Unicom, FedEx 32.
I'd be more embarrassed by the folly block skills. Oh, we totally forgot to do folly blocks again. We'll do folly blocks down to South America on VAL.
2.5 via the Golden.
We'll get some folly blocks.
Delta 545 New York Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 12,000.
Speed out star, leveling 4,000.
Delta 2138, wind 13.
I got a lot of stuff here on my flight plan, or my ND, but that's okay. I'm going to clean it up once we get vectored on.
2138. Cargo left Italia 18 Lima Alpha, heavy turn left heading 240, intercept the localizer. American 532, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, American 532.
Giant 8118, heavy descend and maintain 3,000.
New York Center, Citation 5, Julius here with you, flight level 390.
Sorry, who's calling?
Citation 5, Julius Sierra with you, flight level 390.
Citation 5, Julius Sierra, New York Center, radar contact, 27 miles south of the Kennedy VOR.
Has there been a better time for flight simming? No, I don't think so, Simon. Not only the amount of good content, but also how accessible it becomes to a broad audience without compromising complexity and realism. Agreed, Simon. Very well said. Agreed.
Weather or the granite ice load clearance support fire.
And the ease
yeah,
of...
if you're on the ground, I'm going to be closing up shortly. I'm going to get a couple planes in, but if you're on the ground, you're on your own. It's too busy for me to pick up anyone on the ground at the moment. I'm going to be closing after these arrivals into Kennedy.
Hold on, we switch to like Unicom if you're not going to control ground?
If you're on the ground at Kennedy, remain on my frequency. If you're on the ground at any other airport, you can change to advisory.
Or just change to advisory 9399.
This guy's
Cargo left
overloaded.
Lima Alpha, cleared Alice.
Let's have advisory ready to go here.
Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo Heavy, turn left heading 040.
Golden age of
Giant
flight sim. Yes,
heavy,
we are.
Turn left heading 280. Air Canada 899, proceed direct Gale, climb and maintain 16,000.
Tyson, wait. You're still down there poolside,
Delta
Tyson?
545, proceed direct Lana, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Direct Lana, climb and maintain level 300, Delta 545.
Air Canada 899, New York Center 13217.
13217, Air Canada 899, good night.
I know, BKG blue face. This controller is overloaded.
And center and entertaining 4,000 earning here.
That's unreadable.
Citation entertaining 4,000.
Kyle, yeah, I think all the VATSIM controls are going strike when the 380 comes out.
Dude. And climb maintain 4,000.
Can you imagine 50 A380s going from Orlando to Miami?
Delta 34 requesting 2 calls 4 left.
Unreadable.
Delta 34 requesting 2 calls 4 left.
Yeah, DFW needs some help, John. For sure.
Cross runway 22 right, Delta 34 Heavy.
Dodge Delta 34 cross to right.
How's our fuel? 10,000.
You're 9 or 10 Yankee, advise when you have the ILS 22 loaded up.
11.4 total.
And 9 or 10 Yankee, we're good.
You're 9 or 10 Yankee, cleared direct Yeoman.
Clear direct Yeoman, 9 or 10.
Delta 980 radio check.
Loud and clear. Lindbergh 4450, sorry about that, turn right heading 160.
380 at LaGuardia. Yeah, DFW is pretty much unusable. It really is. It's kind of, it's really has a shame at how I feel like DFW has been neglected multiple sims. I mean, it hasn't been good since like
ILS 22 approach, 9 or 5
ever.
Giant 81
In
18
any
heavy,
sim.
turn left heading 250. You're 4 miles from Roslyn.
Imagine the A350 fly-by-wire 380 come out at the same time.
180
Plane spotting in Dubai all day long.
Actually,
Yep,
don't know.
I agree.
Just, at your discretion.
They got that iniBuilds Dubai scenery too. It looks awesome.
Cargo Lux 18, Lima Alpha Heavy, the wind 1303, runway 22 left, clear to land. Delta 2138, you're able to taxi off the runway, is that correct?
Nope.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're moving, just vacating onto a hotel now.
Delta 2138, cross runway 22 right, taxi to the ramp. Good night.
Thank you so much, man. I apologize again.
Delta 5, American 532, turn left heading 020.
Left 020, American 532.
What happened to Roscoe?
New York Center, good evening. United 136A on the ground at Kennedy with information whiskey on board, looking for IFR to Boston.
The United 13
Southwest 380 ops.
Shirley, just,
without INI Phoenix PMDG Leonardo, we would instead be in
on
the
ground. You can change to advisory.
Gilded Age of Flight Sim.
Alright, changing to Incom United 1368.
Alright, if there's anyone on the ground that's departure at Kennedy, you can change to advisory.
Oh wow, look at that. Reflection. Look at the reflection on the fuselage. Oh, that is 10 for 10 juice.
X-ray Alpha Sierra Golf November, New York Center.
It's a Boeing 737, 31 miles north, with information X-ray, even for landing at JFK.
Jeez.
X-ray Alpha Sierra Golf November, New York Center. I'm closing shortly. You can return to advisory.
Is this a fuel dump? Look at this. That's a fuel dump nozzle, right?
American 357, turn
Is
left
it?
heading 310 and reduce to 180 knots.
Left turn 310 and reduced to 180, American 357.
American 357 heavy, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, American 357 heavy. All right, 310.
New York Center, Delta 3, let's see.
3000.
3,001, 310 and 6.
And then 180.
Contact.
Yeah, Delta 320, New York Center, radar contact, proceed direct
Speed
bridge
brake.
report, climb and maintain
Let's help this guy
10,000.
out best we can. Let's go full boards.
Direct bridge report, climb maintain 10,000.
Roll that speed back.
New York, good evening, November 420, Lima Papa, over Lovey at 13,000 on JP Source for general weather.
Sorry, who's calling?
November 420, Lima Papa.
Flight recorder.
Okay, sorry, just give me the whole
Vertical
thing
visual
again.
about 250 feet. All right, thanks, Team
We're on the
Vodka.
teeter,
We might just auto land this puppy.
Yeah, they're leaving pop on close.
Trying to find my flight
Number
recorder.
5
Over to
contact
November
Boston Center
420,
1347. Number 5 Kilo Sierra contact Boston Center
We're going to
1347.
go
Just
flaps
confirm you descended.
15.
I did, come back up, 1347, modulation.
Speed brake stowed.
Roger there. Okay, just check in.
15,
Make sure.
15,
I'm
here we
still
go.
showing you a 390. You should be at 190. Just check in with Boston and they'll take care of you.
Copy that, flight you, sure.
Giant 8118 heavy, runway 22 left, clear to land.
My boy Matt.
Yeah, American
Oh,
357 heavy, turn left heading 250, intercept the localizer.
left turn 250, intercept the low 22 left. American 357.
American 532, 180 knots.
180, American 532.
American 9er Tango Yankee, cross Yeoman Hour above 3000, clear to Alice 22 approach.
Human under about 3,000, cleared all.
All right, 220 on the heading. Loc is blue.
American 357 heavy, 3 miles from Rosley, 3000 still established, clear to Alice 22 left.
Put out less 22 left, 3 tail established, American 357. All right, we're going to go glide slope here, Loc blue, autopilot 2, cat 3, glide slope blue, Loc blue. So what can
November
we do
5
here?
Alpha
We go
Juliet, radar
flight
service
plan.
terminated for exchange group. Southwest 3080,
Cleaned up.
you had a stuck mic.
All cleaned up. We're looking good now.
Lindbergh 4450, cross Teterboro out
I don't
above
know if that
3000,
heading is
Alice
going to do it,
left.
though. I don't think that heading is going to do it. Help him out a little bit. I'm going to give him 230 on the heading.
Lindbergh 4450, sorry, disregard, just descend and maintain 3000 and speed at your discretion.
I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to come a little further right.
Southwest 3082, your mic keeps coming on stuck, and you're not transmitting any audio, but you're blocking the frequency. Please fix your audio.
22 left, 22 left.
American 20, Columbia, 3,005.
Oh, 250 to join? I heard 230.
Sorry, who's that?
Yeah, I'm done.
American 20, Columbia, 3,005.
American 2086, New York Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 12,000.
There goes the glide slope. Come on, baby. Glide slope star, low star. Double star. We got it. Gonna be a little choppy here, but we got it.
New York Center, 95315 established. On localizer, runway 22.
Easy, Tiger. She didn't like
Sorry,
that.
who's calling?
Gear down.
On 315 established on the localizer.
Number 315, towers 118.7.
118.7, good day, 315.
Delta 320, stand by. American 532, turn left heading 250.
Left turn 250, American 532.
American 357, heavy, runway 22 left, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land, American 357 heavy. Alright, let's slow it all the way up. Approach ref 131. Full flaps, 44. Kyle Ferris, you're going to want to get this plane, man. Don't be tempted. Just do it. You won't be let down, I promise you. One of those airplanes where I can guarantee you will not be let down by purchasing this aircraft. Guaranteed, no letdown. All right, we are flaps 30, 40, and indicating it's coming all the way in there to full. Cat 3, glide slope, low. Going up to 3,000 is set. Auto brakes are low. There we go. Recording is on.
LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
Let's do this.
118.7.
We're auto landing, so no need for a cam.
Alright guys, I'm sorry, but this is not workable. If you're on my frequency, New York Center is closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good night everyone. Delta 320, you can try Bradley approach 12395.
12.
Overloaded, over to Unicom. Well, it was cool we had him on. He gave us an ATC all the way to the final. That was pretty cool. Alright. Let's see how she auto lands. Man, this is... Oh, shoot. You know what we need, chat? We need to get these on right now. Thousand feet stable. Clear to land. Wow, this is legit.
Set.
Did New York just rage quit? Yeah, he was really saturated more. Really saturated. Alright, we should get a land green here, I think, as well. Maybe. FD1 dual, so that's good. .500 feet. Whoa! That's the auto land light. We're supposed to go around. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Go around. Oh, there's our approach lights. Are you kidding me? Go around. Go around flaps. Positive brake, gear up. Maintain 4,000. Let's go ahead and fly. We're going to give ourselves a Hector heading here. Heading select. Bug up. 250. Come on, speed, baby. Come on. Speed out star. Heading select. Where's our gear stuck down? Our gear was stuck down. I hit the G key. I'm done. I'm alt F4ing. Gear's coming up. Gear is off. Speed alt star. Heading select. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and save that. JFK go around. We'll save that.
JFK traffic, American 532, 8 miles out on the ILS 22 left, JFK traffic.
JFK traffic, American 357, just one around 2 left, make a left traffic. Alright, we gotta get rid of the, we do that, we'll come back over here. Let's do this. Put you over on that freak. Let's circle it around, let's try again. I don't know, we got either a wind shear or some funky, we got some funky business on that one. Let's recycle. Yep, gear doors are closed. We're up and clean. Everything's looking good. Well, that was spicy. I don't know what that was all about. We saw the lights. I should have just continued. But we got an auto land light. So something happened. Set us up for another downwind here. Is Autoland disconnected? So my Autoland actually stayed on. You don't think having this would have been there, right? Let's do a couple things. Let's go ahead and set. No, I think we leave that at 100. I'll tell you what, we'll do an alert height. We'll do this fail passive. We'll set a 50-foot alert height. I got dual ILSs on again. We'll give this another go here.
JFK traffic, American 352, Airbus A320, 3 mile final, 22 left ILS, JFK.
JFK traffic, American 357 heavy with 4,000 feet on downwind 22 left. Alright. Set to maintain 3,000. Level change. Here we go.
About 15 miles.
Traffic 9399 heavy, clear runway 22 right.
Whose idea was it to stream again? Romulus, at least the V1's go around was better than mine. I disconnected and manual landed a second time for very low vis. I want to see it again. I feel like everything got funky on that. We got a weird vector. We were slightly high. We didn't get a weird vector. I put the wrong heading in, but we're gonna try it again. We're gonna take it in tight though. We'll go Zalpals at 1800. Let's keep coming down. Let's go 2000. Level change down to 2. I don't always go around, but I go around in New York at night. Zero viz. We're going to be professional A300 drivers by the end of this, I promise you. Alright, let's roll that speed back. Oh yeah, if you click the left mouse button, it's much faster.
JFK traffic, American 532, clear runway 22 left on Hotel, exit the ramp, JFK.
Alright, 180 on the speed, let's slow it up.
JFK traffic, Lufthansa 5 débarqué heavy, 10 miles, runway 22 left.
It's 10 miles, 22 left. JFK traffic, American 357 heavy. We're going to take it, we're on left down with 22 left. We're setting up for an Isler approach just inside Rosslyn. All right, 1550. Let's get him out. Well, at least we know the go-around button works. Brandon M, they were landing 22 left too. Avionic 52. Was that the 707? Or what was that one? That wasn't an A300, was it?
JFK traffic, American Hunter 2 crossing, 31 left at Delta Bravo.
All right, here we go.
JFK.
We'll spin it around. Let's see if we can vector this.
JFK traffic, American 532 crossing 22 right on hotel in JFK.
JFK traffic, American 357 heavy. We're turning to the left base, 11 miles, 22 left. A 707, yeah. I remember reading about that one. All right, we're going to do 250, and we're going to go ahead and go land. Glide slope blue, low blue, cat 2, autopilot 2, load reversion chirp there. We got speed out, glide slope low, cat 3, FD1 dual. Let's make that turn in tighter to Zalpo. Let's make it about 2, right about here. Let's level it out. I can barely hear these guys.
JFK traffic, Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo 5 miles.
Sounds like the coffee is wearing off. It's all wearing off, Bosco. It's all wearing off, my man. Alright, now let's make that turn in a little bit. 250. JFK traffic, American 357 heavy, 2000. Join a 9-mile final, 22 left. JFK. I got this little guy out here.
You can do it.
Oak Star. Here comes the glide slope. Can I just push this in?
Traffic American 171, 20 miles, 2 left, JFK.
No? I thought I could push it in for like managed speed. But we're not even going to mess with that. Let's roll it back. Gears coming down. Speed brake arm. Love the thumb. 131 is set. 2020 on the flaps.
Hey, traffic FedEx 1015 is currently on a 10-mile base on roughly for let's to right track line.
Alright, recording is on for this one. 4040. JFK traffic, American 357 heavy. We're on a 6-mile final, 22 left. JFK. I ain't messing around. We're going.
JFK traffic, Lufthansa 5 Delta Kilo
Going IMC view here. Auto brakes low. Landing checklist.
JFK traffic, American Hunter 2 departing, 22 right on the DC 5 departure. JFK.
We're looking good. Drawing altitude. Please note, 4,000 is set. I'm going to take it all the way. I'm going to shadow the controls. If we get that flicker flash on the auto land, we'll wait. We'll wait until absolutely can't wait anymore, if that happens. We're much more stable though on this approach. We had that funky vector. I think we should be all right though. Fingers crossed. A 740 Henneby just went around. 5-knot direct crosswind. Landing on a slippery runway. What could go wrong? At least it's only 5 knots.
JFK traffic, for your information, runway 22 left, not inside at minimum.
JFK traffic, American 357 heavy, 3-mile final, 22 left.
JFK traffic American 171, 15-mile final, 22 left, JFK.
All right, 500 feet stable. That's all right. That's all right. We had it before. We're still captured. I'm shadowing the controls. We might get a sync rate check. Sync rate check. There's the approach lights. Continue. little off center line. Holy low vis. All right, I have control. Autopilot's coming off.
American 902 is reported 22 right, and we're going
Auto
direct.
throttle's coming off.
Last call, check, guys.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Manual brakes, 70 knots. Done. Going to bed. Oh my goodness. What did we land in? Who the hell voted for this flight? Let's go ahead and just clear.
You don't contact the team on island.
JFK, traffic American 357, heavy will clear 22 left taxi the gate, last call JFK. Oh!
JFK traffic, American 151, 10 miles Honda.
Alright. Where the hell is the terminal?
JFK traffic 751.
I mean, we need a SMIGS chart. There's the VOR. There's the terminal appearing in the background. JFK traffic American 357 heavy. We're going to cross 22 right at hotel. JFK traffic. All right, we got all our lights on. We're crossing.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Pour me a bourbon, would you?
Oh, buddy, I'm gonna need one. Mad Dog.
Oh my
dogged me
God.
again, lost an engine.
Are you kidding me? That guy's not on the radio?
I was supposed to go to Portland.
I was wondering what happened to you. Oh my gosh.
I had your stream up, and then when this went to absolute, you know what, I'm gonna go pour the EH, my friend.
I enjoy it, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we almost had a collision. I don't know, where is the closest freaking terminal here? That guy not on the radio, I thought I looked right.
American 1715 miles Honda, 60 bucks.
I'm done. I'm not even going to replay. I'm just going to park and I'm going to Alt F4. Look at this visibility, guys. What the hell is this? If you want JFK no frames, this is how you do it. Not to mention the 500 airplanes that are here. Tenerife version 2. We're parking right here. Oh, let's park next to this Mad Dog. What the hell? We came all this way.
Heavy, turning base, runway to left, 10 miles. Kennedy traffic, FedEx 1015 is currently 1 mile out on left traffic.
It might be a scenery issue. It definitely might be a scenery issue. I think this is a RJ gate, but we're going to park here anyway. It seemed like a scenery issue or a signal issue for sure. But until we try it somewhere else, I don't think we'll know for sure. Oh yeah, this 319 E17. Oh, B757. What's the next one? Is there another one? A321, 737-900. Sure, we'll take that one. That's a good herb.
JFK traffic, tell us 51, 5,000.
I'm done. I'm done. Big Sierra. I'm done. Big Sierra, thank you for the $10 bank or the super chat, my man. I think you earned your flight to Cancun. My goodness. My goodness. Yes, we did. Thank you so much, Big Sierra. I appreciate that $10 super chat. Very kind of you. Yeah, this is one of those days where you drive home in silence. 100%. 100% driving home in silence tonight. Thank you for the super chat. Let's just see what the replay looks like. What the hell? I'm not even going to try to fix it. Let's just see what happens. Let's go ahead and turn down the audio there. Let's put these in the start. Yeah. See if we get the flaps out. Might take a minute. So yeah, I should have. I just was feeling lazy. Nightmare on 22 Left Street. Ay. Alex, you think this one with the 742 crosswind? Oh no, the 742 crosswind test was pretty epic. That one's hard to beat. It just looks like issues in here. Yeah, we've got no juice. We got no juice, chat. That's alright, we'll do it in ghost mode. I tell you what, I'm gonna just save this replay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna pause it. How can I save it? I can't save it. I'm done. I'm gonna save it. JFK landing, and we'll watch it another time. We'll watch it another time. I'm done. Because I want to watch the go around in with engine sounds, but because my masters are off, well, this might work. Let's see. Maybe we'll get to go around. I'm just done. I'm so done. I think we'll at least get a go around here. Sparks remodeled? Alright, at some point here we're going to get, we got, our flaps are coming out. We'll get one go around. I'm done. You guys get one go around. I'm not even going to be here. Just enjoy the sounds. Thank you, iniBuilds. Thank you, everybody who donated. Like this video, because you're watching a deleted video. I'm not going to let this one go live. We're going to have to delete this video from the interwebs. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your support, though, and hanging out here, being up late with me at night. That was exciting. Aviator Nick, I'm not sure where we landed, my man. New York claims another victim. See us in chat. Enjoy the Toga go around here. This ought to be interesting. Until the next one, I don't know when that'll be. Probably not tomorrow, maybe the day after. I'll see you guys. Have a good one. It has not been dull. iniBuilds, it has not been dull. All right, we'll see you.